Why, hello, everyone. Welcome to Fallout Cold Front, the Fallout 2D20 campaign we run Saturday evenings at 6 o'clock. So, last session, you guys had just some fun times in the greater Chicago area. A couple of you were scavenging around and had a fun, non-lethal encounter with a Deathclaw. Everybody survived, including the Deathclaw.
Tabs absolutely saved the day.
Yes.
Shooting.
Distraction shooting.
I'm
It
so proud
worked.
of myself for coming up with that strategy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a strategy person.
It was good. Sometimes shooting away from the target is the actual strategy that worked. So that worked that time. Pix and Julian went to the town of Treasureton, which is in the ruins of Wrigley Field. Bit of a Wild West town there with a lot of murder, thievery, and general skullduggery.
Skullduggery.
Fit in so
Yeah.
well.
There you met Tommy Victronics, a Polis operative, who went on a... Honestly, I don't think you can say went on a date if you don't get past the first 5 minutes. Maybe a speed date.
Colin,
Good point. Good
All
point.
based on definitions, but yeah, they had a
Right.
drink. I think that's more.
There you go.
2004,
Yeah.
2001.
Tommy had 2 drinks. He had his and yours because you poured it on him.
I'm so proud of you.
That was epic.
I realized afterward that you both had Nuka-Colas, which are served in bottles. So it would be...
It's like,
She smashed down the thing and then threw it into his face.
Yeah, I like the idea of just like pouring it on like a ranch bottle or something.
I feel like
Or she just
yes,
sat
or
there
she put in
pouring it
shots.
out.
And then she just-
Staring into his eyes.
Anyway,
That's the power move right there.
Anyways, it was the bonding opportunity that we did not know we needed because we got a special quest of finding for me, a supercomputer, among other things, and for you, an electric guitar. And Haley, who had both, well, no, she had the one, the mayor had the other, said, listen, I'll give you that guitar on one condition.
Kill Beeb.
Kill Beeb. We never actually met Beeb.
Yep.
We instead got him kicked out of town by making the mayor a super duper duper computer.
Bye-bye,
Which is
Beeb.
actually just a computer that's super duper duper, I guess. And we made it look like all flashy and fun and stuff. It had like electricity and stuff. It was kind of like the race car bed of computers,
yeah.
which was the perfect like Jules Pix collab. So we gave that to the mayor, and the mayor kicked out Beeb and gave Haley a certificate saying that they kicked out Beeb because he sucks.
Yep.
Certificate of bye-bye Beeb.
And you got Roger the guitar, and I got my regular supercomputer, not
I
super duper
strummed
duper.
it, and Roger, like a snake, unskinned himself from his strings.
What?
And
Way
Ew,
to state
gross
that.
metaphor.
They snapped.
yeah, he unskinned himself.
Snakes don't snap.
Well,
Post-apocalyptic snakes do.
That's right. Radiation has done
Rad
amazing
snakes.
things. Yeah, there you go. Just
Anyways.
rad in
you're
front
so
of you.
rad.
We were about to head out of town at the end of the episode, having got everything that we needed, including motorcycles to go with the van.
Oh yeah,
So now we
yeah.
have extra
that was
capacity.
pretty nice. Yeah.
You guys do have 2 motorcycles.
Yeah.
All right. So the scavenging group. After you got your stuff, where are you guys headed?
We're going back to the van.
yeah, 'cause I
Okay.
think we all got a little
Back at Union Station.
witchy
Back to
scratched.
Going down
Yeah.
to an earlier round.
Yep. All right. You're good. You guys safely get back to Union Station. It is about dinner time right now. Those of you at Treasureton, are you doing the same?
Yeah, I just want to talk to Tommy very quickly first to make sure he's still on for tomorrow.
Yeah, sure thing. He would still be sulking in the bar.
Good. I mean, sorry.
Tommy, just wanted to touch base with you before we leave.
Yeah. Still need me to go to Vault-Tec?
I think it'd still be helpful to have an extra set of hands.
Really? That depends. Is that, Miss Histogram traveling with you?
Yes, Pix is still going to be with us, but if you can keep it professional, I can try and help her keep it professional.
All right.
From the way I see it, Chicago's been dangerous, and someone who knows the area well would be helpful.
Absolutely. I'll show you the straight routes, the safe ones too.
We're staying at the Union Station if you'd like to meet us there.
Well, that's pretty safe. Well, as long as you're not in the Union. Sure, sounds good. Could I ask what exactly we're going to we're going to Vault-Tec HQ for?
I want to raid their terminals for some information. You know me.
Yeah. What kind of information? We're both in Polis.
Boring pre-war stuff.
Come on, Hephaestus. I know you're holding out. You just worried about some safety kind of thing?
I'm not sure how relevant it is. It's more of a Michigan thing.
You think you're going to find Michigan-related information? Listen, I'll help you out, but only if it's worth my time. I have other things I can be up to here.
We're looking for a way to stop the storms. We think they may be related to some pre-war tech, and so we're looking into information about a project we think might have links to it.
All right, I'm in. Don't know how that's a Michigan problem, though.
That's where we think the eye of the storm is, so it's most directly a Michigan problem.
Well, if it's the eye of the storm, isn't it everywhere else that's in dangerous area?
Well, that's where we're going to be heading to see if we can find more about the project after this.
Ah, okay. Huh.
There must be a reason for that being the center, you know?
Yeah. Interesting. Weather. Huh. All right.
Probably makes sense to the meteorologist, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. And I am not one of those. You said meet at the Union Station? So
That's
not
where
tonight?
we'll be if you want to travel over there with us. We're probably going to go first thing in the morning. Chicago doesn't seem very friendly after dark.
Well, I mean, it's only like 5 o'clock right now. You could probably make it to the Union Station by, I almost called it sunfall.
I'd like to give
sunset.
I'd like to give us enough time inside the building, just to.
No,
poke
I'm
around
saying
as much as
Union
we're going to need
Station.
to.
We go there tonight.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's where I'm planning on spending the night.
Oh, I thought you were saying stay the night in Treasurton, which is
no.
frankly less safer than Chicago as a whole, in my opinion.
Does seem a little gun ho.
Did you just say gun ho?
No,
A pun? From you? What happened to
you're a
you?
bad influence.
Well, I'm just glad I am an influence.
So listen, you just want to come over to the Union Station sometime tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
We'll head over.
Sure. Works for me.
All right, and I'll tell Hicks ahead of time so she can work on being professional.
Yeah, sure. Keep her on a short leash.
Not really my style, but all right.
All right. I'm just saying I'm taking the high road. That's it. I'm not poking the bear. I'm not going to say I learned my lesson because I did nothing wrong. But I've learned to keep my distance.
All right. I think that's all you'll need to do.
All right. Fair enough.
See you in the morning.
All right. I'll see you then.
I'll be ready to head back after that.
Any other Treasurton business?
Nope. We're good.
Okay. So you all are traveling back to Union Station. Go ahead and roll a perception survival check, please.
Oh boy.
Perceive. Survive.
Oh. That's 2 dice.
I didn't
Okay.
pre-roll today. I hope that's not going to come back to bite me. All right.
One of those is good.
See, it's a
Difficulty
shame
of
that's not-
3.
Oh. 1.
0.
0. That will not work. Okay.
Well, if you all die, that's
Alright.
gonna be
It's been a
sad.
while since I killed people.
Seems pretty safe.
Stay away from the Death Claw building.
They don't know where it
Cool.
is.
I mean, we're just making a beeline right back to the Union Station.
Through the Death Claw?
Can I ride the bike? Or are we just walking?
I mean, we've got 2 bikes, so as long as we can somehow get the other stuff. The supercomputer is the one thing I'm trying to figure out how to transport. Maybe there's
you
some
not
kind of
have
a
a
cart
cart?
or something that we could put behind one of the bikes.
Cart.
Motorcycle cart's a good idea.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. I don't even know if they
I've seen
conceptually
regular
exist.
bikes,
A
definitely.
tiny
I feel
trailer.
I feel like I have seen it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, let's just assume whether we walk them back or we drive them back.
Okay. This would kind of change things a little bit. So you could certainly try to ride the motorcycles through Chicago. There's a ton of rubble. That would be a piloting check with a difficulty of 3.
I don't trust
it's
us.
very difficult terrain.
Happen, yeah.
You could also just ride around to the perimeter of Chicago, kind of like you guys were doing with the van from the pier to Union Station. So just go around the rest of the city.
Kind of put them through their paces a little bit. I think
That
might
would
be
get
good.
you back a little bit later, though.
What time? I've
7
learned to
o'clock
be
rather
wary
than
of
6.
Chicago after dark, but I guess 7's not too late. That'll probably be fine, right?
Yeah, I'd say go round.
Let's do that.
That's like more open country, I think, or like open area. So, yeah.
Oh, it's a side cart. Huh.
Yeah.
Not what I
So
thought
we'd
I had
maybe just
seen,
try
but-
and go around.
Oh, wait. Cortland is with you guys. So,
You can ride
This.
behind me.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
mm,
This
that's
is
a
what I had
problem.
seen.
Cortland is with you guys.
Oh.
So you need...
Is there enough room for 2 people on one
I don't know if I
bike?
trust that. Yes, where's the supercomputer going?
Like in Harry
I mean,
Potter?
this is not moving. Like, it's standing up without moving.
Can we?
It
Could
just
we
doesn't
maybe
It's gonna
get
stand
some
up
like
better
straps
when
or
it
rope or
is
something, or like
True.
a harness? Put that on, like strap it to the back of us. And
That's
stuff.
an idea. That
How
would be
big
a
is the
strength
thing, though?
check with a difficulty of 1 to
I'm-
not drop that.
I am stronger.
High complication range. You're riding on
by
motorcycles.
5.
I think I'd rather walk them back if it's going to be a high complication range, even so, because you and I are like 4 and 5 on strength, which is
Yeah.
not significant.
This one has 2
Yeah.
wheels.
Supercomputers are pretty delicate things.
Yes, and I don't want to have to find another one of these.
Okay.
Do you mind if we walk them back?
Yeah. No. Is there like a way to like?
I mean, you walked here.
I mean, I guess we already did our like look rolls, but like I don't know, a safe way to maybe we take longer, but we kind of like have little places that we kind of plan to like stop, maybe pick talks to some people, see if like is there like a patch of rubble that we like hide behind, move on to the next place, something like that.
I'd say let's take the exact same route we took over here, because we at least know the lay of the land and kind of what to expect if we do that.
That's true.
You
Go
haven't
ahead
found a
and
lot of
roll
stuff to-
a
Hide.
either intelligence or charisma speech. You may roll 1 too, Julian. This is just a little bit of world information.
Sure.
Oh, I keep looking. I'm thinking it's my speech. Okay. Nope, you have it better.
1 success.
2 successes, crit.
Yeah, both of you would remember that what has kind of transpired with you guys in Chicago has been you guys have put yourself into the graces of the mob, and they, as far as they have told you, control how the city works, including all the gangs within it. And that has really shown itself to be true in the last couple of days. Julian, you would know plenty about Chicago to know that it is incredibly dangerous. And there's probably, right now, only one way to guarantee relative safety. Obviously, the mob doesn't pay off the death clause, but any human threat is completely under the thumb of the mob here. And they have said, don't touch these people.
So, I mean, we'll still be cautious, but I think
Okay.
if we just walk back,
That
we'll
helps.
probably be
Yeah,
fine.
That's a good thing to remember. Thanks, brain. There's a vast emptiness. And
No
just
problem,
crickets.
Pix.
Cortland, help us keep an eye out.
Yeah, sure thing.
Forgot he was here again. Every time.
Shame. Does he do better than us?
Yes.
I never forget that Avernsiv is there when he's there, but I always forget that Court
He's
Launch is
just
here.
a more
Rowan
dynamic
has
personality.
like a stealth ability, but it's like innate. I mean,
He's a sneak score of 5.
yeah, he just.
Human equivalent of beige. I'm kidding.
Of who?
Beige.
Oh. He's okay with that.
Because like some
I'm
people
beige.
like
I mean
beige,
Court Launch.
and that's the thing. He's like, it's just certain people. He's just
No,
like-
it's just that he's so soft spoken, you know?
Yeah.
That's all.
Wearing
He thinks
beige
the
in
wasteland
desert.
means-
He does
Yeah,
remind me of like a
interesting.
cloud sometimes, and like it makes sense. He
Is
just
he not a cloud?
materializes
He's
out
a
of
cloud.
clouds.
I watched a movie about the human equivalent of the color beige the other day.
Nice.
Anyway,
All right.
Well, he's like the most boring man to ever exist, and he falls in love with the quintessential manic pixie dream girl.
I mean,
That's
Scott
really,
Pilgrim?
that's really funny.
I wish. That is a little Scott Pilgrim, though.
No, because he's still not beige because he is like, and I actually have great fighting skills for no
That's true.
reason.
And he's
He
a bass
just does.
player. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I've
oh
heard
yeah.
of that movie.
The human
right.
equivalent
Such a
of beige
long-
falls in
So-
love with a manic pixie dream girl.
Back to Cold Front.
That sounds fun.
That does sound interesting.
Wild.
Cortland, while you guys are walking your way back to Union Station, would point up at a half-destroyed skyscraper and say, "Well, I've seen a lot of those, but I've never seen one on a skyscraper like that before."
Seen a lot of what?
It is a scarecrow with the purple quilt on it,
Okay, I wasn't tripping when I said that. Was
completely unmoving.
Or we're all tripping.
Do you have any idea what that is? This is the third one we've seen around.
Yeah. They're, pretty sure there's some kind of cult out in, like, Nebraska. They don't
Dangerous
normally
cult
go
or
this fine.
regular
Or-
cold?
What's that?
Dangerous cold or regular cold?
Think regular. Big, I don't know if I'd call them technophiles, but big into stars, and they're definitely, well, they're cult, they're pretty religious. I have no idea what one of those would be doing here, though. They're mostly rural, and stay away from places like this.
I mean, interesting, but unless they start attacking us, probably not super relevant at the moment.
Oh yeah, they won't. They're pretty pacifistic.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if the mob knows they're here.
Oh, the mob doesn't know about them, I wager.
I'll check in with them next time we're there.
I'd wager it's just them just trying to spread some ghost stories up here or something like that. Give them an air of creepiness, mystery, that sort of thing.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's definitely right. X resists the instinct to shoot at it. That was weird. And then we continue on.
Yeah, don't shoot at that. That
Anything-
may or may
That was
not be
my
sacred
own
to them.
resistance. That was my own head. Courtland,
Oh,
get
okay.
out of my head.
They put puppies inside of every
Courtland's
scarecrow.
version-
You cannot shoot a
Courtland.
scarecrow.
Her
This is
mental
for
image
facts.
of Courtland
That's
appears
what
in her
gives the
mind.
scarecrow
Don't shoot that.
sentience. The puppy. The puppy inside is still not sentient, but the scarecrow is for whatever reason.
Anyway, yeah.
So I guess if nothing attacks us, we keep trekking.
All right, you do. And you make it back to Union Station safely.
Nice.
Who's this guy?
Cortland?
No, didn't Tommy go with them?
No, yeah.
No, tomorrow
Okay.
morning he's
Okay,
coming.
never mind.
Takes.
Oh, I would want to talk with Pix about that. Very briefly.
As we're walking along with the bikes.
Now, something you probably ought to know before tomorrow.
Okay.
Before we went to Treasureton, I had asked Tommy to help us out with the headquarters mission.
Makes sense. Yeah.
He's Polis. He's very capable.
I mean, I don't
Knows
care
the
what
location.
diseases he has.
What?
You say he had something?
No, he's just capable.
Oh, okay.
So he is coming along with us tomorrow.
Okay.
Good to know someone who has the layout of the land, right?
Yeah.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Can you keep it professional?
Okay.
Great.
I was gonna work on my Geiger counter, but
Just-
I can
well-
wait.
You can, if this makes you more comfortable, stay 3 people away from him at all times.
I do enjoy that idea, but I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
Pip, you can if he comes over and like starts talking, you can just let in.
Well, he
Ooh,
said
that's
he was
a good idea.
could tell some of your knock-knock jokes or something.
Oh boy.
I'll laugh really loud. I mean, they will be funny, but I'll push the volume, and then that makes a lot of people run away from me when I laugh.
Huh. Well, that's weird. I feel like laughter's supposed to do the opposite.
Oh well, it's because I laugh like, you know.
I'm pretty sure anything
They
greater
call it my
Like a
devilish
banshee.
within
Yeah,
a mile
my-
probably
they call
just
it my
hurt us.
witch cackle.
That's not a witch
Karen.
cackle. Witches go, That's a banshee. That's some weird wasteland monster, I think.
I think that's not what banshees are, but I wouldn't know that, even though I'm Irish. Honestly, that would be pretty
You're
cool.
Irish? You were born in Ireland?
No,
What's it like there?
Have Irish heritage. We have the blood of the Irish in our veins.
Oh. Is it like a different color or something?
I stole it.
Some say it's green.
Pix, I've seen you get hit before.
What's
It
that?
might not be
I've
accurate.
seen Pix get hit before. You've seen Pix get hit before.
I know.
You're like, oh, that was green. Recolors. His memory.
All right. Well, I just wanted to tell you before you saw him tomorrow.
Okay, that's good.
Cool.
We also need to talk about your imprisonment at some point. Just the highlights, the lowlights, the important details, the things we need to know. We
Yeah.
can do that with
I
your-
mean, like I told the rest of them, if our business becomes our business, then we'll talk about it. Like with Jerry, like with Frankie. So if you all have any questions, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. You guys would arrive safely at Union Station.
We're probably tending to our bandages and wounds.
Yeah.
You all look a little more poorly off than the last time I saw you.
Ran into a death claw.
Oh, you made it out.
Tabs got us out.
That's nice. Good job, Tabs. High five you, but I'm holding this very heavy.
Computer.
She's
I'd
like,
be very gentle with that.
she's like has it on the bike still.
Just go ahead and
Like,
go ahead and put that down
She isn't even
very
holding
gently.
it.
How was
Go
the
on.
Treasurton trip?
Very
Found
successful.
some things.
Bikes. I know we've been a little bit crowded in capacity with the van, so I figured we could have a couple of motorcycles behind it.
I don't know how to ride one of those motorcycles, but somebody
Well,
else can.
I can show a couple of people how to do it, and then we can kind of set up a rotation for it. I think that'll be fine.
It'd be better if I didn't.
Do they,
I think that's for the best.
do they run?
Maybe Frankie knows how to drive. I mean, not that I know.
Certainly could teach him.
Do you know how to ride one of those things, Mr. Cortlaw?
Oh, no. Just bikes.
Do they run? Or
Well, I just learned how
is
to ride
there
a bike not
reason
that
you're
long ago. So.
Walking them?
Just because of the computer, mostly. Would have been hard to hold that and ride on top of a motorcycle at the same time.
So they do.
Heavy cargo.
And I don't know how to drive.
They run fine, but if you have a little extra time, it would be interesting to see if we could look for a different fuel source.
What do they use?
Right now,
Ethanol.
ethanol. It'd be nice if we could get them hooked up to fusion cores, but I know that might be a bit of a stretch.
We might need more fusion cores.
Seems like a little bit easier than Actually, no. Gasoline's the difficult thing to come by. Ethanol could be doable, right?
You can make ethanol. You just
You
need
could.
sugar.
Jerry can make it.
Corn exists
Gary,
in...
It's
You
like
make ethanol?
literally
Jerry's
not.
like, actually.
It's not that hard to get some ethanol. Quantities of ethanol, maybe.
Did you ever give Margie the special fusion core?
Yes.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if we had gotten back significantly earlier, then I might have looked at that. And
Right.
Figured
Yes.
out how that's different.
Yeah.
And if I can replicate it?
Go ahead and roll a science check and reduce the difficulty of 1 because of your nuclear physicist perk.
Yeah, Margie.
Difficulty starts at a 3, goes to a 2.
Oh, Margie.
No. This is terrible.
And I'm out of luck points.
Nothing.
No, I'm trying to decide if it's worth the luck points.
Well, you could probably take another look at this later if you don't get it
Yeah.
now.
I have nothing. No successes. I'm staring at this thing like, huh.
That's fun and
Whatever.
glowy.
It's kind of interesting, I guess. I guess it's probably.
Ooh, pretty
nuclear,
colors.
Did you get
maybe?
no successes?
No successes.
Okay.
Right.
Roger that. Yeah.
Roger.
You might need to take another look at that later on. There's nothing you can deduce right now about how this thing extends its life or how extended it is or whether it's safe.
I'm just staring at it and I'm like, it might be a fusion core. I don't know.
It still looks like they used a base fusion core. So it looks like it'll go in any slot for anything that requires a fusion core.
Cool.
All right.
Sit. I'll open up the back doors to the van. I'll sit polishing my Roger now. That was weird. No, yeah. Her Roger. Yep.
Doc, actually, I was wondering if you had a minute.
All right.
After what happened today, I'm finding myself a little bit inundated with new projects. I'm working with Nico to build a portable simulator. I have a plan for a backup
Is
drive
this about
for Pip.
Pipton?
No, no, it's not about Pictone directly, though. That's given me some confidence in your skills. I've realized recently that some of the memories Pip has been having are because Pip is a reconstruction of some code taken from my past AI. I'm interested in finding out exactly how much of her was preserved in him. I was wondering if you would be able to help Pip kind of go through his code, take a look at anything that's kind of tagged differently, like those memories were.
Do you
and sort
have-
of kind of make a
Hey!
catalog?
Do you have a manual?
Maybe you should ask Pip first.
Pip, would you mind if Jerry helped?
Roll a persuasion check. Difficulty of 1.
Pip's like, I don't know that I want to invite some crazy old man into my code.
Rifle around your
I'm
brain.
not crazy. I'm just more intelligent, but I look crazy.
I like how that was the
Terrible.
thing they wanted to defend.
He's like, you can think I'm old.
You can think
but
I'm
I don't
old, that's-
care.
I told you,
Roll
one of those.
Babs
That's not my
canonically
problem.
thinks
Better.
Jerry
One.
is like 85.
Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Well-
I just know my source code is pretty sensitive and, well, vulnerable. And especially after what happened with the Brotherhood, I kind of want to keep that private, but it's your call.
Well, here's the thing, Pip. I don't want Jerry to go rooting around in your source code. That's what you're going to be doing, is taking a look and seeing if there's anything else that's tagged as gems. I would just like Jerry's help in kind of tracking what you find and maybe analyzing the trends.
Pip, I'll let you take the lead on that, and if there's anything that you don't want to talk about or, that crosses a line for you, you don't need to share it.
If you're uncomfortable,
Thanks,
we
Jerry.
can
I
we can
appreciate that.
wait and do it later too. I'm finding I've got a lot to work on and not a lot of time to work on it in.
Yeah. Would you mind if we waited like a day or two? Sorry, it's kind of been a ringer today.
Yeah, I get it. Sure.
That super duper duper computer thing was fun though.
Jules, would you mind telling me what this whole thing is with the last AI project? I read a little bit in your notes when I was trying to find a way to help you and Pip.
Just thinking if there was anything compromising in there. About the thing Ulster said. I'm not actually going to kill any of you.
Oh no, I understood that. I respect it. I would probably kill any of you if I needed to, but
No. I like looking around the van, like, no, don't. No, this is an apology situation. You don't say that's what I would do. Okay?
He told me to be willing to do what was necessary to manage the team. I told him I didn't think this would be necessary.
of course, but if it was, I would completely understand.
Jerry? No. My dad died. We're not doing that.
That's all I... All right. Well, what do you mean, what's up with the past AI?
I just want to know what it was, what it did, and kind of how that led to Pip. I'm a little bit... I just want to make sure that it's only the Brotherhood coming after us.
It is only the Brotherhood. Jem, my previous AI, she was a part of a project that was called Palm Book Conservatory. It was a sort of a commune I was involved in back before Polis and all of that. She was meant to run the facility. It was all rigged up so that she could do all of the leadership, do all of the management, and let us do some of the more creative pursuits. The Brotherhood ended up coming in and... Well, I mean, there's no Palm Book Conservatory now. But as a part of that, they destroyed most of her code. I was able to pull fragments of it out. In the middle of all of this, it's not the whole thing. And when I tried to reconstruct that, tried to get Jem back, it turned out to be Pip and not Jem. He's kind of a continuation, I guess.
Did something go wrong with Jem?
No. Well, no. She ran afoul of the Brotherhood, from what I gather, because she and another member of the commune were experimenting with her capabilities. You know how Pip can jump from location to location. She could do that, just on a bit larger of a scale. based as she was in an actual building and not just a Pip boy, you know.
Did you ever lose control of Jem?
No. It wasn't like control the way you think of it with most programs. I mean, it's like Pip. Pip isn't something I control. He's a person with his own choices, his own volition.
Was Jem that way?
Very much so. She wasn't dangerous, but when she tested her capabilities and got in their databases, I think they assumed that she may have been. So shoot first, ask questions later kind of a situation often is with the Brotherhood.
Where does this lead? This technology?
May have had a different answer for you earlier, but I don't think it leads anywhere now.
I'm just concerned about what other people could do with this kind of AI and this kind of technology. I don't want it to become a new C-24.
It's not going to become a new C-24.
How do you know?
Doctor, you know Pip. You know
I
this
know Pip.
technology isn't just a technology. It isn't a weapon. It's life.
I know, but
We can't
Should-
ask ourselves what the consequence of life is. It just exists.
should we have the power to create life? Should you or anyone else have the power? And I'm not saying that Pip shouldn't be alive. I'm saying, should we give mankind that power?
I'm not planning on giving anybody that power, Doctor.
Funny thing about this kind of technology is it tends to slip out of your hands. You almost lost it to the Brotherhood.
I never lost it to the Brotherhood. They tried to burn Palm Book to the ground.
You almost
with her
lost
in
it.
it.
You almost lost Pip. I'm just asking.
The code isn't really something you can look at to work your way back, Doctor. It's not like a chemical formula where you can figure out how it was made by looking at the current version. Pip is adaptive and not just on a minor level, on a learning level. He wasn't alive when I first created his code. His code adapted into being alive.
Was to stop someone from doing the same thing, but person not so kind or altruistic as you are. Somebody like 9 Lives. Somebody like my brother.
Well, it took me years of my life, Doctor, and I don't plan on sharing what I did with anybody else. I suppose as far as just the natural advance of technology goes, there's nothing stopping someone else from also figuring it out, but that's the way it is with all scientific discoveries. My having done it doesn't make it any bit more likely that someone else will figure it out.
And
On
I
the
would say that
contrary.
the fact that I'm alive means I'm more trustworthy than just some other program. Programs are tools. I'm not here to be used.
People are also tools.
They're not.
Exactly, and you're not saying we should kill all people.
No, but
My brother's a real tool, I'll tell you that.
Pip, I'm not suggesting that you are evil or
I know.
I'm just suggesting that suppose you were raised by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You could have ended up very differently and very dangerous.
Life isn't a science experiment, Doctor.
Then don't treat it like one.
I'm not. You don't see me mass-producing Pip, do you?
No, but sometimes it feels like it looks like what you're doing is more testing Pip's capabilities, testing to see what he can do, almost in a scientific way.
Then
about
what
Pip talk?
should it look like? What should it look like, Doctor?
I don't know. It just reminds me of my childhood.
Well, Doctor, I'm not responsible for your parent issues. I am choosing to interact with Pip the way I am for a reason.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to judge your parenting skills.
Pip is his own entity. I'm not taking the role of a parent with him because he ought to be allowed to develop on his own. I'm a teacher. That's all.
Fine.
This is late, but I wanted to say it earlier. The Brotherhood called. They want their argument back. But it's at the point in the conversation where it's no longer pertinent. But it was just too good not to say.
What argument, Pip?
What?
What argument?
Oh, his argument that, like, I could be misused and stuff.
He's not something to use.
He's not something that should be used, but that doesn't stop people from doing it. That's all I was saying.
And that's why I'm going to be doing things to help protect him. I had thought the Brotherhood was off my trail. It had been 7 years since Palm Book. Now that I know that I'm wrong, there are things I'm going to need to work on to help preserve Pip. And that's a little bit of what I was talking about when I said that I'm a little Project Batlocked right now.
All right, well, you do what you think is best.
All right. Don't worry about what I said about helping Pip. I will find time to do it myself.
Oh, I can
I will
take
find
the
time to do it myself, Doctor. Thank you. Now, I've got a supercomputer to bring to a fellow scientist, so if you'd excuse me.
Bye, Jerry.
Bye, Pip.
Are you going straight to Offensive?
Yeah, but I want to give everyone else a fair shot at doing
Yeah.
things too, if you want to.
Any other conversations?
I would probably like hang over to where you're at, and then I'd like start walking next to you, and then I'd start going down and be like, "Hey, Pip," and I'm like just talking to your Pip Boy.
I'll kind of sigh and look at my Pip Boy.
Vix doesn't like register that they have it, so she just goes back up.
Hey, do you want me to jump to your Pip-Boy pics?
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean,
that might be for the best
sometime,
anyways. I need to go talk with Nico.
I'd be down for a talk.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll see you in a bit, Pip.
cool. Okay.
He switches over to your pet boy.
Okay, I want to go talk. And I go off.
Okay.
You can do your guys first.
Oh, no, you guys go ahead. I just had a scene.
Okay,
I think it would be nice for,
cool.
this combo.
I just make my way over. Like somewhere private, like people probably could hear parts and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
I probably just go over and I'm like, hey Pip.
Hi, Pix.
Hi. I was listening a little bit, listening to some conversation going on. Didn't hear like everything, but got like
It was
the
a
major-
doozy.
Yeah, I got the major thing. I guess I don't know if anyone's asked you. It's okay if you don't really have any opinions on it, but I was like wondering how you're feeling about Gem and stuff, I guess.
Oh, boy. Really daunted and a little overwhelmed and trying to think about who I am, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if parts of her are in me, I know Julian would say that I'm my own thing, but if you had some of your brother in you, that would be weird. And I just try to figure out how to process it, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I think old tales before. There's a lot of old tales about people getting, like artificial twins, sort of. Like they're the same person, but they're different. It's like a previous person. So I get that. It's a weird thing to be like, like this idea that I'm not all me.
Yeah.
I think that I obviously would agree, I think, with what Jules said. I think there's more to us than our parts. And I think there's something deeper even than our choices, but I think there's something that is you. And, I think it's how you use the things. I think in a practical sense, it's how you use the things that you're given. But I think in the bigger sense, doesn't help a lot of the time, but I don't think you need to worry about who you are. I think you're still Pip, and I think you'll always be that.
Thanks, Pix.
Just work on making Pip a good little Pip,
And you work on making Pix a good Pix.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to call you little because you are definitely bigger than me.
I don't know how you do sizes, because, you were talking and Jen was, in a building, but, you could be in a building. It's I don't know how sizes even
I
work.
could be in a building, but I'm in a specific storage drive.
True.
I'm technically just like a little holotape. That's me.
So would that be, you're short?
Yeah, I'm pretty small.
Huh. Interesting. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of check on that, because I felt like it was kind of I don't know. I think Jules cares about you a whole bunch. I think she thinks about big picture things a lot, and I think there's sometimes little things that she doesn't mean to forget or anything, but I think just
You think she does care?
yeah, I think so. I don't think
Yeah.
Baby boy.
I know she's. I lean and say I know that they had a whole talk about parenting, but
Teaching.
I think she I think she's teaching you the right way. I don't think she's just giving information. I think she's being there for you. And we're here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. But yeah, and definitely. Yeah. But yeah, if you ever want to talk about something, I'm pretty good at talking to, mostly.
Thanks,
Most of the time.
Pix. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So tell me about this guitar.
Yeah, so this is Roger. It's pretty nice.
Hello, Roger.
Yes, he just shedded his skin like a snake.
Oh, no.
All his strings are gone. But yeah, it was so I got the strings off, but I still need to find some new ones.
You
and
got
I
the
might just-
guitar, no strings attached. Ah.
See, this is why no one likes my laugh.
Wait, but Tommy isn't around. You don't have to laugh like that.
No, I laugh like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I called you a wasteland monster. That wasn't
Okay. I said it was like a witch's laugh. So I thought it was like a joke thing. It was fine.
I'm sorry. That was really rude of me.
That's okay. I've heard worse, honestly. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Did Tommy say something rude to you?
No, he was just. Some people think things are important and they're not, and then they think other things aren't important and they are.
He doesn't have his priorities straight.
Basically, he's got some growing to do, basically. Except I don't think he's growing, so he has some real self-examination to do. But, yeah.
Well, good on you for realizing that real quick and not wasting your time.
It was pretty nice. Throwing the glass in his face. I feel like it was a little unnecessary.
You threw a glass in his face?
Well, it was
That hurts.
Yeah, I didn't throw glass. I threw the drink in his face.
You threw a drink at his face?
Yes.
Like a bottle? Or a
No, it
glass?
was liquid. I was pouring on like a tub of ketchup.
Oh, that's funny.
There was a little shot glass too, and then I did the rest. So it was a little longer than I expected, but it worked out. If you actually if you hit a certain way, you can get more out.
Wow.
So it was kind of
Yeah, if you swirl it around and then pour it, it goes out faster. Fun fact.
yeah.
I don't know how I know that one, but I don't think Jem knew that either.
I mean, maybe you
It's
just
calculating
have some information that you're given.
Oh yeah, that's probably what
Could
that
be
is.
probably that. Yeah.
It's I actually
All right.
have downloaded the Navier-Stokes equations and solved them so I can figure out how it would be faster.
And then I
So
learned
he
3
would
more
keep going
knack-knack.
on with the small talk.
Cool. I think I join
I
in
was
with
bored.
that as we kind of move on.
Yeah.
I think we just spend some quality time.
Yeah. Jules.
I'm gonna pick up some tram on the way.
No.
got tram.
Yeah, I'll take some of that.
Nutritious.
Thank you.
Don't sound
He has no teeth.
She.
She has no teeth.
I'm gonna put my little like plate of tram, and I'm gonna take my little computer, and I'm gonna like go find Nico.
Okay. Yeah, you'd find him probably just sitting in the barracks on one of the mattresses, just reading a comic book.
The invalid. How are you feeling?
Oof, worse now that I'm the invalid.
I brought you tram, if that helps.
Ah. Thanks.
I hear it's very nutritious.
Well, not exactly the fancy dinner I would have in mind, but I'm here for it.
I think we're gonna have to wait
Food
for
is
the portable
food.
simulator for that one. Which, I mean, here's the other gift, and I'm gonna like plop down the computer.
Holy crap, is that a Zax 2100? Where did you get that?
Long story. I met Haley.
Oh, you did? How's she doing?
Better now that her nemesis maybe has been kicked out of town.
You kicked Beeb out?
You know about Beeb.
You don't know about Beeb?
I didn't know about Beeb. Okay, tell me. I didn't even ask her. Who's Beeb?
Beeb is the chem pusher of, well, Treasureton. It's a big deal. Big hulking fellow, but with a tiny voice.
Well, Haley had something my friend wanted, and I asked her what she wanted for it, and she said, kill Beeb.
Yeah, that makes sense. She tells that to everyone.
Man, we
Well,
actually did it. Well, we did technically do it, but we did the equivalent.
Well, I got Beeb kicked out. So
But
I
you
think it's a
didn't
good
kill
day
him?
for Haley. No.
And she still bought that. Huh.
I got
Well,
her a
nice work.
certificate saying that he's been kicked out for good and he sucks.
Oh, okay. There you go. That sounds like that would seal the deal. Well, nice.
She was a character.
Yeah, she was. Or is. Yeah, to this day.
Had all kinds of stories about you.
Oh, no. I guess this is the equivalent of seeing the old family photo album with baby pictures. BB.
Your mother sounded really cool. She had stories about her too.
I'm glad you got to hear that. I looked up to her a lot.
Sounded like a badass.
Yeah, she was. I didn't get that. I got the timidity of my father, unfortunately.
She had some things to say about him too. I'm gonna go ahead and plop down the computer and hand him the tram and kind of sit down next to him.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna start eating it?
Not the tram.
The tram. Ugh. It's no coffee and hash browns, but figured you'd probably better keep your strength up.
Always good to just eat well while recovering, I guess, even if it is an unidentifiable meat. At least it is meat. I've tasted worse.
Sounds like a story in its own right. I've got the rest of the materials too. They're still outside, but I can bring them back in if you're ready to start working tonight.
Wow, you just get the parts for a portable simulator in one night?
I mean, Haley had most of it just on hand, and she gave it to me for free because it was for you, honestly.
She has a big hoarding problem. That does make sense.
Helping her
Surprised
out with
she actually found all the parts you needed.
Well, the supercomputer was actually the mayor's.
Wait, from Dale?
Yes.
Really?
It was for calculating the odds for everything.
Huh. Interesting. I didn't know Dale did that.
Yeah. I built him a replacement
The
computer.
mayor you met was Bill.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm sorry. This is me not remembering.
That's okay.
NPC
It's
names.
very common names. Yep.
So I'm sorry. Jules knows that. She
Yeah.
would have said Bill.
Oh, what happened to Dale?
I don't know who Dale is.
The mayor. You know, big guy, sunglasses, baseball cap. He's describing Bill.
That's Bill.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Dale.
He
Yeah, thick
introduced
Chicago
himself as
accent.
Bill.
Big on like the knackwurst or bratwurst or
Tommy
kielbasa
called him Bill.
sausage.
He introduced himself as Bill.
Huh.
Maybe a rebrand?
I really hope it is a rebrand. Rebranded man.
What's the alternative?
No day, no bill.
Computer, what are the odds? What are the odds if I'm Bill though? Oh, oh, I'm Bill now.
Computer, what are the odds of picking up chicks if my name is something different? What if it's
Bill, baby.
Bill.
5% higher?
The odds say that
I'll
there
take
was
those
a
odds.
great revered scientist on old DVDs of the library in pre-war era. They sang a song about him every time.
Bill.
There's a cult somewhere. Has to do with you.
With
The
purple
Bill Nye
scarecrows.
cult. I could see that.
Scarecrows are actually just.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
They're like the sister of like those guys. So it's like you get scary scarecrows or Bill.
Or Bill.
You know, it's alright if this is a little too personal, but I was wondering why Haley had all those things to say about your dad.
What'd she say?
Called him a deadbeat, first of all.
Yeah.
A few other nasty things of that color. I mean,
Yeah,
all you
I mean,
told
he
me
was.
is that he's an innkeeper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, didn't do much fathering, I guess. And didn't do much husbanding either, I guess. But he is a successful innkeeper, and as far as I know, that place is still open. He just prioritized the wrong things. He wasn't nice to my mom.
Thinking a lot about that kind of thing recently.
About not nice dads.
My dad was fine. A little timid, like you were saying, but I mean. Do you still feel like there's a part of them in you? Your parents, I mean.
Oh boy. Who put you up to this?
You don't have to answer.
No,
It's-
no.
I mean,
It just sounds like. Did Jeeves tell you something?
no, nothing like that. It's just something I've been thinking about.
Oh. Huh.
Forget about it. If
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
wanna-
no. It's fine. Yeah, I absolutely do feel like at least a part of my mom is still really with me. Yeah, she's been gone for a decade now. But okay, this is a very unappealing thing to have a conversation about, but you asked, so do you believe in the afterlife at all?
I've been a good friend of mine, Mary, and she's a Christian. I've been kind of reading into some of that recently. Not sure whether I buy it or not, but I'm open to it at least. It's just, I mean, you know, it's the kind of decision that if you really take it seriously, it changes just about everything. So, kind of a decision to make carefully. So I don't know
Yeah.
that I believe in an afterlife, at least not 100% for sure, but I'm open to the idea.
Okay. Well, that gives me a little bit more comfort in saying what I'm about to say. I haven't really told anyone about this, save for Jeeves. I've seen my mom recently.
Like, seen in a dream or...
In the simulation. When I first started trying to learn how to build those simulations, I started, modeling people to, be NPCs, that sort of thing. And I started with people I knew. So there's a
Sure.
model for my dad, my mom. There's a Haley in there. Just people I could remember and build from what I knew. And one time I was just working on an environment in that simulation, and the model of my mom, just started talking and talked in my mom's voice and encouraged me and sent some kind of things that she never got a chance to say to while she was alive. I checked the code and everything. I didn't accidentally create life with that simulation.
That's not what I was going to assume anyway.
Yeah. But essentially, she gave me closure. And that's actually why I do what I do today. Is she took her own life. She didn't write a note or anything like that.
Oh.
And I don't know, my life was pretty miserable thinking about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's... Sorry, Nico.
It's been years anyways. But I have no idea how it worked or what happened or if it was a ghost in the machine or...
Did you have the implant then?
Yeah.
Did you have...
I did.
I mean, you told me that kind of extrapolates from what's in your own head, right?
Not at that force. Not with that potency. That's not ever anything I programmed, and I built that implant from the ground up. But, yeah. I do feel like my parents are still with me, because what my mom gave me in that moment is what guides me today, I guess.
What's that?
Purpose. I was just enjoying Xanadu for what it was. Good caps, safety, and all the pleasures a man could want. It's just a good place to settle down and, I don't know, eventually die.
The easy life, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't be out of Xanadu if it wasn't for what my mom said to me.
I guess I just... You know, the thing is, I just feel like there are parts of my mother, my father, my husband, even ex-husband, that I just can't...
Not ex.
Deceased.
He said he died.
Not really much of a term for that.
No. Wrong. Not right.
But there's parts of all of those people that I feel like have stuck around, you know? Like, anytime someone has influence over you,
Yeah,
they
for better or
are
for worse.
creating themselves in you as much as you'll let them. I mean, my dad was brilliant, but he often let the problem at hand blur out the people at hand. And my mother was the strongest person I've ever met, a badass like yours, but never knew how to say the right thing at the right time or to feel the right thing at the right time. And Silas, he was born into a world that he wasn't right for. And he lived every day of his life knowing it.
I get where he's coming from.
Yeah, maybe I gotta type.
Yes. Something get confirmed. Everyone, quick! Shipping name. All right. Anyway, sorry.
It's just... I wonder if you can ever scrub that clean. That kind of a thing. When people are so important in your life, if you can ever scrub clean the part of themselves they've put into you. And I look at Pip, and I teach him. I help him grow. I want him to be his own independent person because I don't want to put the worst of me into him the way other people have put the worst of them into me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of why I'm worried about showing him Bumbook.
If you don't show the worst of you to him, he's never gonna know what to do when he makes mistakes. He's not gonna learn how to apologize and to grow and
I'm not terribly good at that myself.
Well, it's never too late to learn.
It's another mom thing.
What's that?
It's another mom thing, I think. She was the sort of person to do something to say I'm sorry, not to say something.
In a perfect world, I think both are pretty good. I don't think there's any way to just make a blank slate with him.
I've thought about it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't necessarily know this. I spent the first 4 years of his life holed up in Vermont, just me and him.
Vermont?
I had a place up there.
Is it true that flies are the sizes of death claws up there?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the size of a small dog?
What's that?
Maybe the size of a small dog? I mean, they're large. Like, don't get me wrong. They're
That's
not
a
like...
lie, right? You're pulling my leg?
No. No, I mean, there's not as many of them as, like, you might have seen pre-war. They're not, like, everywhere all the time.
Roll a deception check.
But aren't there blowflies that are the size of a small dog?
Yeah, I'm assuming this is true.
Yeah.
He's
There are.
accurate.
He believes you. He rolled 2 20s.
Nice, an 8 and a 9.
You rolled 2 20s?
Oh, buddy.
You should have lied about something else.
I could have lied about
Everett
something
said, you're a
outlandish.
small dog. And he's like,
Arf.
am I? This whole time.
Woof, woof.
I mean, if anyone's gonna believe that, it's someone who has lived a lot of his life in a simulation. Am I actually a dog, and this
How
is
would
just
I
a simulation? How
Did
would I
I
know?
dog simulate being human? What's happening?
Now that's the Inception sequel I want to see. I was a dog all along.
Like instead of the top thing, he wakes up and it's just a dog napping, and you're like, huh?
If I squeeze the squeaky toy and it doesn't squeak, I'm in a dream. Okay. On from doggy Inception.
The last shot is him like slowly squeezing the rubber chicken. You never get to see whether it makes a sound.
Gotta love the ambiguous ending. All right. Well, there's no way to blank slate it. And so there's no way to hide imperfection. Well, you can certainly try to hide imperfection, but that's a worse thing than showing it, in my opinion. I think that was another lessons I learned from my dad. He's just a constant denier. No, it's, he doesn't have a drinking problem. He didn't go too far with that one lady staying in the inn. No, it's... I think I would have liked him a lot more if he just manned up and said, I'm sorry. And I think I would have... I wish my mom told me a little bit more about her own life. She was definitely more kind than him, but I think both people could have benefited from a little bit more transparency on their own failures.
I guess I just didn't really anticipate building a program would have that kind of a responsibility to it.
You didn't think it would be like having a kid.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I didn't really see AI as human when I was working on the project,
And you do now?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of proved me wrong.
Yeah.
But I thought that it was going to be life that was better than human. Like all the
Perfect.
things that I was... Maybe. All the things that I was seeing were wrong about humanity. The things that we do to contradict ourselves and to fight against ourselves and the things we want. Like, AI is better than that, AI's ought to be clearer. And I guess I expected them to be that way, and I don't know how much you heard from DaCosta about what happened or how much I told you. Honestly, it's been a bit of a blur today. But when the Brotherhood tried to raise Palm Book Conservatory, there should have been a fail-safe. Gem. She should have been the defenses. She should have mowed them down, not let them in, And in the moment of crisis, in the moment they were, at the gate, she decided she couldn't do it. She couldn't kill.
Did she have some sort of pacifist priority programmed into her or something?
No, it was nothing programmed. I mean, I didn't even program directly all of Pip or Gem. I maybe programmed them for about 80% and then added a subroutine that allowed them to extrapolate, to become something, I wasn't even sure it would end up in artificial life, and the first several times it didn't, but eventually it kind of found the right groove and it became alive. It turned itself alive.
Huh.
I can't exactly claim the credit,
Yeah.
just for finding the right technique.
Do you think I could have accidentally done that?
Do you mean with your mother?
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's weird. I didn't go into any programming of behavior with anyone, and if I ever had to do, it was basically a script, Nothing
I
adaptive.
don't think it would be anything like that. I mean, it took me years of my life, half a decade, to even come up with a principle that got me to the point where it could extrapolate into life in the first
Yeah.
place. It's not something you can just kind of accidentally come into.
Yeah. That's good to know. But anyways, you were talking about Gem?
Yeah, no, I just, she proved herself a lot. Less of what I thought she was and a lot more of life. And I'm not making the same mistake with Pip. I'm not treating him like he's something he's not, but I'm looking at him for what he is, and that means he's a lot more impressionable. He's a lot more able to take on flaws.
So you're worried of him taking on your flaws?
I'd prefer it if I could keep those to myself. I think he has the potential to be a lot more and better.
Do the right thing with him. Talk to him about what you're worried about, what your flaws are, and not in that stupid, unimpactful method of, oh, just do as I say, not as I do. Just say sorry and mean it. I think if we're giving anything back to new life, humility is probably the best of them.
I guess that's what this is about, and she passed the supercomputer. Chance to show sorry instead of saying it.
Sounds like a good idea. Why don't we get to work?
And I'll go ahead and get the other materials.
Okay. You're gonna
Science.
build. So
Science.
you are in the essentially the conceptualization phase. He would have that finished. He has thought about this and planned it before, but has not had the materials. So next would be blueprinting. So, oh boy. I'm going to say this is pretty difficult. Difficulty of 3. He's done most of the legwork on simulations. So, I'm actually just going to say 3 checks. 3 independent checks. He cannot assist you, but he can make his own.
Okay. And this is intelligence science?
Yes. He's going to be
Cool.
like, let me put on my science hat first.
He has a science hat.
What is a science hat look like?
It's like the little thing with the spinning. No.
I don't think this actually exists. So he's going to get out a lab coat instead. Science! Oh, I rolled a damage location die, so he got a left leg out of 20.
He's like, ah!
Okay, that's 1 success, and he's going to reroll 1d20. Ah, there's 3. Okay, 4?
4.
Okay. All right, so that is 2 successes taken care of. Next time you guys have a period of free time, you might be able to finish the blueprint.
Does she get caps?
Great.
What's that?
Does she get action points?
1.
Hey!
All right. Any other nightly business that needs to be taken care of?
Jerry wants to start working on some blueprints.
Okay.
I I know he doesn't have the perk yet. I'm planning on getting the perk. I just kind of want to work this into the narrative that he's experimenting, kind of working on this stuff.
Yeah.
So can he start working on explosives and detonators?
Yes. Honestly, I could see you building some explosives that are slightly weaker than are given in the game without the perk. So, like, take the stats for frag grenade and just, like, move it a little bit down. So, because that one probably has the explosives perk for crafting. What kind of explosive are you trying to build?
Stuff like C4 or, stuff that's mainly chemical based, not fragmentation. I mean, explosive based, but kind of relies more on the percussive effect of the explosion rather than fragmentation.
Okay. Sounds good.
Very effective at killing fish.
What is your ideal end product with this? Like 10 sticks of dynamite or 1 cube of C4?
Kind of like a cube of C4 that he can detonate either on command or with a timer, depending on what he decides to do.
Manual or remote trigger?
Preferably remote.
Okay. Here's the staging. The easiest would be manual trigger. Boop. Or plunger. More complex would be a timer. Most complex would be remote.
So probably go for a timer.
Okay. Timer it is. This is a relatively simple thing to blueprint. I'm going to say difficulty is 2. 1 test to blueprint this. Finding the stuff for it might be a little bit more complex. So just 1 perception science test.
Okay.
Difficulty of 2. You can put on your science.
Yeah, I wanted to put that on before I...
Yes.
Science hat.
I will say, I am going to pretty vigorously hold to that of, like, the moment you roll the dice, you can't say, oh, could I have had this on?
Yeah.
So from this point on, I will police that a little bit further.
Okay.
Mainly because there are some very good items in this game.
That's 1.
Okay.
So he fails.
That is a failure. Yeah. You do feel like you're making progress, though, and any attempt is better than 0. It's a bit weird going from organic chemistry to inorganic chemistry, I guess. I was trying to think of another name to call it, but there's nothing in the human body that's explosive, as far as I know. Unless you got swamp gas, am I right?
I feel like the human body does produce things that can be used. Maybe.
I mean, like,
Depends on the context.
it might be more like
Not things you would use for bombs.
The body does do similar things like in metabolism that is
Oh, yeah.
basically the same thing that a bomb does. You
It
just
is.
want to figure
It's
out how to
just
do
slower.
that rapidly.
Right. Yeah.
How do I speed up the Krebs cycle? Wait, that's the wrong way to go about this. I just blow something up.
All right. So you'll need to take another swing at that another time.
Okay.
All right.
After he's done with all that,
something
he's going to
up.
switch back into his normal clothes.
Okay. There we go.
I think
Appreciate it.
like Hicks walks over at some point and is like, "Hey doc, so this might be kind of, it might be something that's not something you deal in, and that's okay. But I was thinking about if you could make some explosives, that might be helpful for a group. Now I don't want to like, if you're doing your own things, that's fine. Like, it's just like a personal request. So
Are you looking at my work or something? Why are you asking?
She's like dangerously close to the chunk or like the chemicals that she use. Like, no, I was thinking about that because I was like thinking about like making like, I don't know, some weapons and stuff. So I was kind of like computers and machines, and you're like closest to explosives, even though if it's a little different. Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
she's like taps me on the shoulder. Just let me know if you that comes up at any point. She leaves completely oblivious to any of the stuff going on.
Okay.
Anything else to take care of during the night?
Sleep.
All right. Sleep it is. You all head to bed, and nothing eventful would happen in the night. You're in a place of relative safety, and you guys are marked as do not touch by the mob. So maybe a couple Union soldiers die in the night, but not you guys. Yay!
Not us.
You have big "Do Not Disturb" like hotel placards. Just put on all.
We
of
can't
us.
touch them, boss. The tag says do not disturb. All
One
right.
of us flips it, and they're like, ah! Flips it back, ah!
The equivalent of the living room. You know, we
Yeah.
can't die in the living room.
That's not what the room is for.
You
We
better
have
go
the
to
dining room for
dining
that.
room.
The dining room. All right.
Di-
Wait,
Dave.
but
Popular misconception. It's always been a dying room. Someone just added an N.
oftentimes big houses are turned into funeral homes, in which case the living room is where they display the bodies.
Whoa.
They break the living from the room.
Mind blown.
What kind of
Wait,
ritual
we
do they
make
have
up.
to do?
Do we? Can I roll? I know this is difficult, and I'm not going to pass this. Can I roll a check to heal from my grievous injury that
Yep.
I took?
Difficulty of 5. You fought a death
Yeah.
claw today.
Yeah, I'm not going to pass.
Do you want help? You can ask for help.
You can.
I can.
Also, I think
Yeah.
I might have lost a couple of hit points from the death claw. How do I get those like back?
They're back. You go to sleep. You're
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
See, I just rolled a
Get
complication.
tabs.
Oof. What was that wound from?
The death claw.
Yeah, you only got like. I think I only got.
Do, do, do.
got, like, slash.
Is there a claw in there?
You're too gleeful about this.
Roll another survive endurance check. Difficulty of 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Sometimes people should ask for help.
I got no successes.
Oh, buddy.
Jerry!
Jerry.
I have to get a 4.
Ugh.
I
You
don't
have
have
nothing.
I have endurance 4, and I have no survive.
Oh, buddy.
Jerry's like, I'm destined to die.
Yeah.
Jerry actually is destined to die. Poor guy. It's mostly
You
due
have
to
contracted flap limb,
Oh.
which is a disease that lasts for 4 days, and it increases the difficulty of all strength tests by 1.
All
You're already a weak sauce person.
I
So
do
basically,
believe there
he's
are
weak.
rules for
He's got
treating a
jello
disease.
arms.
Oh, antibiotics.
Yep.
That's it. Which you might be able to craft if you get some free time. It would be a little difficult, and I believe there is a recipe for it.
I
But
just need
could be
bread.
done.
An incubator.
Yeah. Congratulations, you've got flap limb.
Flapjacks?
Yep.
Flap limb. You can eat
You
those
wish you
too,
had
but it's more
flapjacks.
meaty.
You have
Yeah.
flap limb.
If you stack them, it looks like there's syrup,
There we
but it's
go.
the wrong color.
It's just tram, but like shaped to look
Shraped.
like pancakes.
All right. Because
You're like,
Watch
why
out
am I
for
eating this? This is terrible.
because you guys have a little bit of an interesting day planned, we're gonna go ahead and take a break and resume at 7:30. We will see you then. Okay, and welcome back. So you guys have some plans. You all wake up,
thank goodness.
and Tommy Victronics would be outside of the station itself, just leaning
damn
against, probably sitting on the stairs, just strumming
He's not
something out of his
practicing
guitar.
his wall stance.
No.
He was doing a wall sit, and he's just like squatting there, and his thighs are burning.
Wait,
He's
are we
like,
all here?
When are they gonna wake up?
If you want to be, I kind of assumed that you all were leaving, but that's where he is. And if any of you head outside, you will find him there.
Who are you? This guy.
This is a contact of mine. This is Paulo.
Just call me Tommy.
Okay.
It's fine too. He's one of the Polos operatives here in Chicago.
Oh.
Knows the lay of the land, you know.
Maybe you've heard me on the Crop Duster, Tommy Victronics.
No, I can't say I have.
You probably listen to Smooth Blue or something like that.
Well, I generally drive the van, so
What?
I generally drive our van.
Well, who's the passenger? Passenger gets the radio rights.
Oh,
If I'm doing all the work of driving,
her.
I get to
She's-
choose.
She listens to Johnny Cash.
Me?
John
No,
Denver.
John Denver, wrong John.
Wrong, John.
I mean, I feel like Tabs would like Johnny Cash, but it's factually inaccurate.
Ring of Fire.
Oh yeah, John Denver's great. Good influence. Not my prime influence, but pretty good one.
Tabs, what's your favorite John Denver song?
Rocky Mountain High.
You know how to play it?
No. I know Country Roads Take Me Home.
Everybody knows that one.
Everybody knows Country Road.
Really? All right. Okay, Four Eyes. Take it away. He also wears glasses. Country Roads, take me home. Come on. I'll accompany you.
Where did you find this guy?
Perfect response.
Wait, does Jerry have
I mean, he's got a point, Doc.
Glasses?
He's got a
Fine.
point.
No, he actually doesn't.
Oh,
Huh?
Jerry doesn't have glasses.
Jerry doesn't have glasses.
You have glasses.
Mine
I
has
have
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah.
have glasses.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally thought Jerry had glasses.
Jerry's
for a
like,
minute.
Tommy obviously needs glasses.
Redacted.
Does anyone
Okay.
have
I was
glasses?
like, I do
So
not
it's like,
remember Jerry
oh,
having
yes.
glasses.
I only
Okay,
have
okay. He would say
Yeah.
egghead instead. Wait, what are your normal clothes?
He just wears a brown jacket.
Oh, dang it. You just look
It's
like a
a-
normal guy.
It's a snazzy leather jacket, actually.
he looks very
good.
old.
But his jacket makes him look better.
He's not going to call him geezer.
Grandpa?
No, he's not even a Gramps. He just looks like a... I don't know.
Boomer?
Midlife crisis.
There we go.
That's it. No. Okay, how about guy?
How are you-
Dude.
How are you
Wise
uninsultable?
guy.
How are you immune
like
to middle
when
schoolers?
Where'd you find this little squirt?
I like that this was super effective, and then
I
like,
mean,
to the character.
Doc,
then
he does
not
kind of
very
have a point.
What?
No,
Wait.
I'll accompany you. Boom, 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 boom.
Do you know the song?
I do. I just prefer not to embarrass myself in front of everyone.
Respect.
You have none.
No, I'm saying I respect you. It takes a good man to know when is not a good time to perform.
Okay,
Well, thank
Hotshot,
you.
are we done with this little conversation here? Can we get on with our mission? Because I
Thank
don't
you.
want
Just
y'all
learn to respect
painting my
yourself
favorite
sometime.
artist.
I do respect
actually-
myself.
Hoping he would sing something for you.
No, he strikes me as a hotshot. I don't know if I am.
If he's,
I'll take that. I like being a hotshot.
are you a singer?
He does know his music.
I am indeed.
Alright.
Why are you? Do you do anything else?
He is holding a guitar right now.
We don't have to ask this more directly.
I jump rope.
I tried not to. What? I don't know how to ask this in a polite way.
I want to see you ask it in a not polite way.
Why are you coming with?
Because Julian Ortega asked for it.
Why did you?
Finks stepped out of the vehicle. She probably was sleeping there, looked up and saw him and jealously glared at him as he plays on his guitar that has strings, and then was gone for the conversation. Came out now and she says, "Oh, he's coming because I think he has Polis."
What?
He is
has
in
Polis?
Polis.
What's his job in Polis?
Polis?
Same as the rest of us. He
Ain't
gets
that
the lay of the
that,
land.
one
He
just-
trades
no, that's
information.
polio.
He acts when we
Oh.
need to bring
I think they're
factions that are
polio?
getting out
Does-
of proportion down.
Jules, does he have any skills besides being a giant douchebag?
That's what I was trying to learn in a polite way, but I couldn't find it.
Nice.
He's actually very capable in combat. I wouldn't have invited him along if he wasn't.
Listen, I am sorry if I came off as
And not
that.
bad with tech either.
I just felt like I was a little looked down upon for not knowing Rocky Mountain High. And you, in fact, were the douchebag saying everybody knows that song.
No, everybody knows country roads. Not a lot of people know Rocky Mountain High.
Right, yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
So, he does have a point. He's out of line, but he's right.
Well, let's
I'll
get
take
going. Let's get going, Four Eyes. Come on.
You have a point. Anyway.
He did. It was just you got the songs mixed up. So
No, I didn't.
No,
He
he
got
did.
the songs. Somebody got the songs mixed
He
up.
did,
You
yeah.
got this.
Somebody's
Which is crazy because he's the
At
musician.
any rate, we're burning daylight. Might as well get looking at Vault-Tec.
I can also use a shotgun.
This is the information I want.
Don't worry, I'm not just gonna serenade all the bad guys.
What do you do?
He was chosen for Polis for a reason. That's enough of a enough of a signifier.
Margie's just like, what do you do successfully? Quickly.
Quickly.
So I guess we're heading to Vault-Tec Regional Headquarters.
Well, you know, while we're on the way, and he would lead you guys over there, what do the rest of you all do? I know Julian Ortega makes synthetic life. That's pretty cool. What else does everybody else bring to the table?
I shoot things.
Great. That is very necessary.
I shoot things.
Awesome. You can't have enough of that.
She wears power armor and he's really smart.
I'm a meteorologist. Shut up, Cortland.
Hey!
I
he's a
told you what we're looking
meteorologist.
into. I told
He's been here
That's
longer than you
important.
have.
I know.
Show some respect
Seniority.
for seniority.
I've known him for longer than you guys have.
Tommy, I told you what we're looking into. He's relevant.
I know. I'm just sour that he stole my audience that one time.
I
We're
can see
kids.
why.
I like.
At any rate, Margie is quite the mechanic. And Jerry is our doctor.
Okay,
Both multi-talented, but that's where they shine.
there you go. Gotta ask, what's under the mask?
A face?
Thanks. Sorry.
What kind of face?
Mine?
Well, I mean, what are we talking? Like, let's get some digits here.
Stop flirting with the women in this group and help us do our job.
What do you
Excuse
mean
me,
by-
we're moving. I'm just making light conversation. That's it.
What's digits?
Numbers. How'd you rate your face? 1 to 10.
10. I've seen. I peeked.
Tommy,
Okay.
I don't see how that's at all relevant.
It's just fun. That's it.
Oh, yes, we're all having such a blast right now.
Well, why don't you ask her something else? Something about not just
Okay.
the mask.
Sorry, if it was a sensitive subject, I apologize. I just took it as like some sort of, artistic mystery. Like you're covering it up so that people do ask about it. Although we are in a radiated area, so that it does make
It's
sense
practical.
to wear one. Yeah. You repair stuff. What's the last thing you repaired?
What's the last thing I repaired?
Probably the van for the
The
7th
van.
time.
Oh, yeah. I've done a lot with the van.
The van. You guys have a van. Sounds like you're more of a band than I am.
We have a weather van and we have
Are
a
we
couple of
walking
motorcycles
right
from
now or in
yesterday.
the van?
Walking.
Okay.
If you're
I
inside.
thought we were in the
Do
van,
we have
and then I'm
fuel
all
for
like,
the
why is he
motorcycles?
asking
That's
about
a
the
good
van?
question. Do
Do
we
we-
have fuel for the motorcycles?
Got enough for now. We might need to kind of convert it later.
Okay.
You have enough to maybe go 10 miles.
So, Tommy, tell us more about Chicago. Tell us about the lay of the land. Tell us about Vault-Tec if you know anything about it.
Yeah. Well, what I do know is that everybody tries cracking it every once in a while. It's been picked over by scavs probably a ton. I'm sure Treasureton is filled with like 20% of what is in there.
It's a good thing we're probably not looking for the sorts of things they are.
Yep. It is mostly underground. I don't think it's a functional vault, but as part of their like market image, it's they're like immersing people in the culture of a vault because that's what they were selling, that kind of thing. So there's this huge lobby that you go in. Oh hey, there it is. He'd point at the building, and there's like a vault door and everything. So
So what are the defenses inside of there? They've been mostly
see, that's a
disarmed?
good question. I'd imagine so. I haven't heard of any scavenger try to get in there recently. So I don't imagine there's extensive defenses, but I'd probably play it safe.
Pip, when we get a little closer, would you mind taking a look in the computer systems there, see if there's any kind of surveillance, any kind of information about the defenses? Would you mind?
Sure thing.
It'd be great, thank you.
Okay, everybody roll a perception check, please.
Perception survival.
It's asking him to rate my face.
I got a 1.
Me too.
I
One
got
success.
2 successes.
What was
Two.
it was
That's 2 if you rolled a 1.
sorry,
one
what,
success.
what was this
Sorry.
roll? What were we rolling?
It was a 3.
Perception survival.
Bingo.
Perception survival? I think it's 3.
Okay, 2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, does the dog help with this?
Yes, it
So
does.
3.
Reduces the difficulty by 1, which is pretty impressive because they rolled a 1. And
Yeah, doesn't corn cob result the...
Yep. What'd you get?
Well, I got 2 successes.
Okay.
So...
And then corn cob.
And then corn cob
And you got-
reduces the
That'd be
difficulty, so...
You got
So I got 2.
Oh, okay,
a nat
yeah,
1,
yeah. Right.
and then reduce the difficulty by 1.
Okay. So they got 3 successes. Who did you get a critical?
Mhm.
What was the other number?
Like I already moved the die. I think it was like a 13 or something.
I also got
Okay.
a critical
And the other number?
8.
1 and 6.
Oh.
So even with the difficulty reduced, that is. You all don't see anything as you all enter the vault.
It's Margie's
Yeah,
dad.
Scarecrows, isn't it?
Guys, I
No,
got a
Margie's dad is either a
Guys, look,
scarecrow
the head
or
is
the guy that
fine,
makes
nothing
the
in here.
scarecrows.
No.
Or they're just normal scarecrows and he's the one that's dressing them up with the little coats. He's like, you should wear a purple coat because you're a good boy.
I made little coats. I sewed little coats for all the scarecrows in all the Midwest.
Okay.
And the cult is like, who keeps doing this? And Margie's dad's like, it is my mission.
I mean, it's great for our branding. It's almost like purple is a color often associated with the mystic. Asshole. Mean what?
all the magic items is my thing.
All right. So Tommy would lead you all into the lobby of this old skyscraper. It is completely trashed. It's just the ceiling is caved in. There's rubble everywhere. But you can see the distinct shape of a Vault-Tec vault door, sealed, with the writing on it that just says Vault-Tec Regional Headquarters.
Would I have ever seen this before?
In Chicago?
No,
Oh,
in
Vault
general.
roll 1d20. Let's
Oh,
say
tiny die.
5 or under. You have seen one before.
Oh, I got a 1.
Nice.
Yeah, you've seen a vault before.
Okay.
This is my first vaulting.
Oh, also, any of you that went to Vault
47.
47 would have seen one of these before.
Pip, can you sense any systems you can get into?
Not through that door, unfortunately.
All
Those
right.
things are impervious to radiation and radio waves, I guess.
Guess we gotta
It's a lot
crack
of
it.
concrete.
So, what is this going to take then? A good heave ho?
A what?
What is this going to take then? A good heave ho?
There is a panel in front of the door.
Okay.
Jerry, you would know that anyone with a Pip-Boy can just plug it in and boop.
Jerry's
And
gonna
open it.
plug it in and boop.
As soon as you walk towards that terminal, you all would hear someone say, "Okay, no sudden movements. Everybody stop. Everybody cool here."
Who's moving suddenly? No one.
Say 13 guns are moving a little suddenly, and you guys are moving towards the door, and I'm gonna have to tell you all to stop.
Mind
and
if I ask
you would
who's,
see a woman in what looks like mostly leather armor, typical Wastelander fare, wearing a leather fedora, standing directly above the vault behind a little bit of cover. And looking around, you would see 12 other people, also around cover, on mostly the second level of this entire building. Most of them pointing revolvers, shotguns, a lot of guns.
Listen, are you here to rob us?
Nope. We're here to rob this place.
Frankly, I have no problem with that.
Okay. Well, can you tell me what you're here for then?
Information. I'm a historian, actually. So I don't think what we're looking for is really all that compatible. You can take whatever things you want.
Well,
and we'll just
we're
take the
looking
data.
for history too, so
What kind of
Pretty
history?
history.
not important.
Well, I mean, the answer to that question probably determines whether you and I are going to need to shoot at each other, so I would say it is important.
Well, unfortunately, we have the guns already, so why don't you offer your answer first?
What are we here for?
What?
We're here for the Project Ethereum data, remember?
Oh. Listen, she's a historian, I'm a scientist. We're here to just look at their old weather data collecting information. My friend here is also a scientist. He's a meteorologist.
That is true. You guys are at the wrong place. Vault-Tec doesn't deal with weather. They deal with vaults.
Listen, have you ever been inside a vault?
Yes.
And you should know that there's a lot more to Vault-Tec than meets the eye.
How many vaults have you been in?
Plenty. I grew up in one.
Okay. Same.
Yes. Which one did you grow up in?
13.
Interesting. Would he know what that is?
No.
No. All right. Well, I grew up in 57.
Okay. Well, that is more of a reason not to let you in then, since you of all people know that Vault-Tec holds some very valuable information.
Wait, what?
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. That's what I said from the get-go.
Sure. Valuable information of what variety? We told you we're looking for meteorological data.
Yeah, and I told you to beat it. There's no weather info here.
Then
We-
you have no reason to not let us in because that's the only thing we're looking for.
Go
We
to
have
another
more
place.
guns. So there's no reason that we're not going to rob you. We're not going to take stuff from you. We want weather data that doesn't exist. So are we going to steal the weather data that doesn't exist that you want?
You just said as part of your argument that you're looking for weather data that doesn't exist.
No.
In your mind, yes. So
Oh,
if we
okay,
go
I
in,
see.
then there is nothing that we are looking for that you're looking for.
You can keep all the spoils inside. We just want to verify that the weather data is or is not there, and then we will be gladly on our way.
All right, I'll play my cards. We're looking for data too, which means we're probably going to be looking in the same places, and I don't want you to be seeing what we're looking for.
We won't look then.
Then, yeah.
But what if you find it first?
We don't. Listen. We
I-
don't care about whatever you're looking for.
You don't even know what it is, and I won't tell you.
Yes. We don't know what it is. We're not going to find it. We're going to be looking for weather data.
Who
of
do you
all
work
things.
for?
I work for me. Who do you work
And
for?
who are you?
None your business the second, Esquire.
Tell me any ideas? I would say kind of under my breath.
Listen, you guys are the hunters, right? Yep. Yeah. Okay. You're looking for treasure. We are not looking for anything that valuable. Well, you said you're looking for data, and I'm sure you of all people should know that data is valuable. Yes, we've established that already.
We're not here to download all of their data and run. We're here to look and see what we can find. If you are looking for treasure, it's really not an interest of ours.
We have no way of looking for the treasure. We have no way of recovering any treasure. We have no desire for any treasure. We work for DTL.
All right. Roll a. Okay. I will allow only one person to roll a speech check. 2 may assist. You 3 have been doing the talking.
Let me roll.
Yep.
I have Lady Killer and my hat
Lady killer. That's awesome.
and Smooth Talker, so I can re-roll 3 dice.
Cool.
Do we have any action points?
We do have one.
You only
Unless
did
we
that
lost
before
it.
your
What's the
number.
difficulty
I
of
think
this
we
check?
lost it overnight.
Okay. What's the difficulty of the check?
2.
Oh,
You've done a pretty good case, actually.
okay. Just
So, reduced by 1 because of Lady Killer?
no. That means I get to re-roll in any.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can re-roll 2d20.
When trying to-
You gonna
I'm trying to
flirt?
be
because of
You
your
gonna
roll.
flirt with her?
Yeah, he's not
Listen,
like
honey, the
saying
only data
anything,
we're looking for
but
is
he's
your
trying
number.
to look.
Digits.
He got 2.
Oh my gosh. Tommy's like,
2?
"Oh, did I
2 successes?
want
Plus-
Waterface is
plus
weird,
one.
and I'm
3.
not gonna get it. So
Did
there's
you
no
get
point
one?
Anyway.
Did you get one?
She did not.
Nothing.
Okay. I
Okay,
got
1
3.
action point back.
We'll take it.
Well,
That almost fell over.
it sounds to me like we are looking for completely different things. I just didn't buy your story from the beginning. That's it.
There's not a lot of people interested in this kind of thing anymore. I understand that.
Yeah. One of the gunmen is going to just face her and just say, "Oh, Ryza, they could prove useful." Yeah, I'd say so. I see you got a Pip-Boy, so you can get that door open. There are another dozen of us inside there, and they've been gone for 2 days.
What?
So probably some of the defenses are still active.
Most likely.
Cool. And we.
I would prefer to keep at least half of this merry band still alive. So,
Then we'll definitely find both of each other very useful.
yeah, I'd say so. Why don't you guys go in and check it out first? That would give you, I'm extending this as a thing of trust, chance to steal all the information we're looking for, which we haven't revealed any
This
of that.
is your
so.
very polite way of using us as a meat shield, isn't it?
That's right. I'm glad you see our terms well.
Frankly, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Let's go in. If we find any useful treasure data, delete it.
We don't want the treasure data.
Sneak check.
You don't.
Charisma, sneak.
They're way up on top of the vault door.
Yeah, they can see you're whispering, possibly, if you pass this check. Or unless you pass this check.
Okay, what's the difficulty? Is it contested?
Contested.
Should you use the thing that we made?
Okay, wait a minute. 'Cause anybody's perception is going to be better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Better than your charisma?
I mean, my charisma's like up there, but I'm just trying to see. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, that's a 1. And then I'm going to re-roll this one using my formal hat, which allows me to re-roll 1d20 on 1 charisma check per scene.
All right.
So I'm just using my hat to kind of cover
You didn't
my
use
face.
that during your last check?
No, I
Okay.
didn't have to re-roll anything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then you may re-roll it.
3 successes.
3 action points. They rolled nothing.
Dang.
Oh, let's go.
To the victor goes the spoils.
She's staring directly at you.
Sorry.
So nothing happened there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well then. Boop. Stay safe down there.
Is there a way we can communicate with you?
Sure. Pip-Boy frequency. I got one myself.
All right, perfect.
Here's
Well,
my number. And she's gonna write it down on a piece of paper and
did get
just
her
flick
number.
it down to you guys.
Great, thanks. All
No,
right.
no. Give it to the talking guy.
Jerry, would you like her?
He's the
number?
leader, right?
Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you, ma'am.
And with you. Glad we could do this all civilized, like. You Midwesterners are a lot nicer than Californians.
Of course we are. He's gonna plug it in and hit the button.
Yep. The door starts opening dramatically, and you can even hear over a very crackled PA system what was once supposed to be rather inspirational music, but is now just 200 years old and sounds a little bit like when you have a toy that plays music, but the battery's almost dead.
It's like,
Yeah.
Basically,
Aw.
One of those old Edison dolls that sings Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and it haunts your nightmares.
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah, I had a photo frame for my grandmother that had us all shouting, "Happy birthday, Mimi," and it got rather deformed, so now it sounds like, "Happy birthday, Mimi," and it's outright demonic. It's terrifying.
It's incredible.
It's hilarious. Yeah, it's similar to that. Anyways.
I would love to have your Mimi's picture frame that sounds demonic.
It's definitely haunted.
Hey, look at this. Happy birthday, Mimi. It's like, why do you have that?
It's definitely like a
I don't think she's ever pressed
sort
it.
of effect.
Okay. All right, so you all are continuing into
because everyone was freaked out and threw it.
Vault-Tec Regional Headquarters.
Tabitha, I hate to ask this, but would you mind kind of walking in front?
Oh,
You're a little
yeah.
bit quieter and better at seeing than I
What are
am.
you equipping? Just curious.
oh,
Rifle? Shotgun.
I'll go with rifle.
Okay.
You only have 2 shells left,
I
right?
only have 2 shotgun shells left anyways.
Ooh,
and
okay.
I haven't been able to successfully scrounge for ammo.
Yeah.
Because I keep rolling.
Keep that in mind whenever you guys are at
Yeah.
like a civilization. You can always just buy more.
Yeah, I've also been better about keeping track of my ammo more like accurately. Before I was kind of
Appreciate it.
But
Okay.
This is a post-apocalypse. They don't.
yeah,
Ammo does not grow
I
on
just
trees.
kept forgetting. But now I've been like,
Unfortunately.
okay, I have this many shells left.
Yep.
Pip, you got anything?
What's that?
Pip, you got anything?
Doesn't look like it, which is, I think, a good idea. Or it's a good thing. Probably means that there's no active terminals in the area, or they're protected by similar concrete walls, but nothing on this level.
Okay, well, it's likely that something inside of here killed the other half of their team, so we're going to want to be very careful.
Tabs, do you see anything?
Am I seeing anything?
He's asking you.
No,
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Roll a
the DM.
perception
Inch
check.
forward. I think we should all have our guns out. Ooh.
Perception survival. Yes, you
wanna
may all
use
draw
that,
your
I wanna
weapons.
use an action point.
Okay.
That way you can roll
We have a lot. So.
So,
Might as well. Be nice to see the thing before the thing sees us.
no.
Is this what is perception survival?
yeah, it's here.
That's probably 2 for you, right? At least.
That's at least, no, that's 2.
What's your
Is your survival 6?
15. So.
perception
Yeah,
is?
tag.
Was that a 15?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
15, 16.
It's
and
only
6.
2.
but 2 isn't bad.
But one's tagged survival though. Or
Yeah,
roll a
so-
6.
Yeah, so it's
Well, that's why it's a critical success. It's 2.
Yeah, and then that would be a 6.
No,
No,
because your
'cause-
perception's an 8.
14. 14 is your target
Oh,
number.
did I miscount it?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Happens to the best of us.
It's okay.
I have all the strength of max.
It's good to write them down. That's smart. Is it like dark in the vault? Is it like creepy green lights on now because it's like
Ooh.
in like
It is not really anything as you guys first enter. There are no lights on, and it's completely dark.
okay, so it's probably not robots. It's not humans.
We're not sure about that yet.
Good point.
Maybe it's just further in.
Better not be another death claw.
So there might be something biological, possibly.
If
Probably.
it's nothing Pip can sense, probably.
Probably.
So, as you all enter, you would see just a little receptionist desk, along with a large banner that just says "Prepare for the Future" with Vault-Tec, and the Vault Boy just giving his iconic
All right.
thumbs up.
You all see the banner, guns out.
Prepare for the future.
Pull it out.
It used to be a symbol of hope. You can live. But now it's a symbol of we better shoot whatever kind of monstrosity you made.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
We decided to save
gonna
humanity.
try
By
and
which we mean we did
Just
not
sneak
try
over
save
to where
humanity.
the thing is and like duck and cover and kind of like look over it and look around from there.
All right. Tabs, what'd you get on the perception check?
I got 2 successes.
2 successes, and Corncob is helping you, so
Oh, that's
decrease
right,
the
yeah.
difficulty by 1. Go ahead and take 1 action point.
Oh, yeah, tabs.
You would hear
What's your specialized C?
the sounds.
Look with your special eyes.
Marble.
You would hear very faintly what sounds like a dying person. Some far away.
Ooh. I love those.
Dying people?
Let's sit in there quiet and see what happens.
Is there anything we need in here? Are there any like terminals or
Nothing
like,
Pip can sense
Is
yet.
Is there enough left to see?
Think
Is
right
there
now.
anything at the desk?
You all have Pip Boys, which all have flashlights on them. So yeah,
I
you
can
may
like
use
turn
them.
my flashlight on and then
You doing
like,
that cop
Sure can.
thing?
Yeah, you can do
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
tactical. Yep. It's more tactical if you use a light.
Jules
Okay.
is like, they taught us to.
corn cob's like
They taught us to pie in the Enclave school.
Yeah.
Slice the pie. Okay.
Mike's just like, I grew up in a cave.
Pix is like, I.
Prepper society.
If this is a victim, doctor, you can take care of them. Picks, tabs, I'd like you to take one end of the hallway each and make sure that whatever this is that's hurt them doesn't come back. We'll see if we can find more information about what's going on here, right?
Or if that is.
Who's
the
coming
monster.
with me?
All of us are going together.
Okay.
So you all
Is it
would
just
see
one in the front, one in the
in
back?
this general area to answer the question about terminals. It looks like this place may or may not have been a cubicle farm. You would see a couple signs just labeled sales. It looks like this area was not protected from the bombs. The door was open, is the implication. So much of it has just, the furniture has been essentially blown against the wall.
It could be cool as Margie.
So are you guys going towards the dying person?
Carefully.
I'm like
Very
one side,
carefully.
Scanning that, also scanning roof, just in case there's something up there.
Oh my gosh, I hope it's not death claws.
On the roof.
Yeah.
It's a scarecrow death claw.
Okay, but scorpions can crawl on the ceiling.
All right.
If a
Spiders.
death claw can crawl on the ceiling,
What do we
I don't want to
see?
live in that world.
You see the dead person. It looks like someone is crawling towards the entrance, leaving a trail of blood. It is someone wearing the same clothes as the hunters, and he looks like he has been stabbed multiple times.
Doc, can you take a look at him?
Jerry's.
Picks.
Okay, can I do this in the same turn?
Watch
Can
the
I
hallway.
tend to his wound and also see if I can tell what made the wound, whether it was a blade or claws or
Okay.
just.
I'm going to say it's one check to save him and do this medical deduction.
Can I help?
Okay.
Yes, you may. The difficulty is 4. He is on his
Hey, there's-
last.
Oh yeah, use some,
and I got
use
the
some dice.
Coca-Cola too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
Yeah, I put
Coca-Cola
the
counts as
Coca-Cola.
2.
actually like an extra.
Oh, Nathaniel actually got some of the Nuka-Cola
Thought you
victory.
said
Actually,
So the
Yeah.
actual ones.
Oh, so
So-
you got it.
Cool.
That's
Wait,
all.
so somebody gained an extra point?
I put another one out there because Coca-Cola represents 2. So unless
Okay.
you're using 2 at
Okay,
once,
Yeah, no, I'm just using.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
you can't use 2 at once for action points.
Because
You
the
go
next
up to
one would
3
be two.
for the next die.
right.
What in the heck?
What?
Did you roll really bad?
2 of my numbers are really bad.
One of mine is really bad, and I only rolled 1 die.
The dice
Okay.
curse landed.
You know what?
This might be worth a luck.
Wait a minute. I'm medic.
Yeah.
Are you gonna re-roll?
So I'm
I'm
going
medic.
to. When you use first aid action, you can re-roll 1d20.
Okay.
I'm
I won't
gonna
count
roll.
this as a, because this is you're doing first aid. I won't count this as helping the like autopsy action.
Okay.
So you're not gonna know what stabbed this guy, but you might still be able to save him.
That's a much better.
Okay. So
it's so much better.
I got 4 successes.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I re-rolled and like got 2.
2.
Yeah.
So 6 total successes. Get 2 action points back.
Okay.
I love when we just.
kill the game.
Yeah, we keep it rolling.
Yep.
Oh, are we at max? That's
You're maxed
incredible.
out.
That's incredible.
Didn't
I
you
love
use
that.
any action points?
I used
Yeah.
1.
Oh. Nice job.
We're
Okay.
just good at this.
All right.
We're being smart. We're being slow. We're using action points where
Okay.
we need to.
I'm patting
It-
down this man that's dying.
You're patting him down?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. So you're tending to the wounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
He looks up at you as you're doing so. You would probably turn him over. That's where the stab wounds are, not on his back. And he would just say, "Monster."
Could he be more specific?
And he goes unconscious. But you stop the blood, and it does appear that you have saved this man's life. His heart is still beating. The blood is stopped. He is in critical condition, but he's not going to die, unless somebody shoots him.
It's serious but stable.
Jules,
Yes, there it
Not
is.
wasting a stim pack
call
on
the
him.
people back at the gate. Tell them we found someone. Have them send someone down. before we go deeper?
I don't think they're going to go in there, but I think we can bring him back to the door and leave him there.
Okay, I'm down for that.
All right. Can the two of you watch our 6 while we do it? All right, Doc, can you get the other end? I'm
All
gonna
right.
help lift the guy up gently.
Is there a check for this?
For
He's
picking
got
him up?
flab
For,
arm.
for carrying him?
How many people are doing it?
Are you wearing power armor?
Yeah.
You could
Oh,
totally
flab
fire him
arm.
and carry him.
Oh.
Yeah, I better not help with this.
You have flower armor.
I know, that's why I said that.
Okay.
Gently.
Strength melee weapons check. Difficulty of 1.
You're fine.
I rolled a 2. I'm doing great.
Boom. Yeah, you pick him up.
Nice.
I'm gonna march,
Okay, it is not far to get back to the
All
entrance.
right.
plop him outside.
Oh, hey, you're back. Oh, Craig.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of them?
Not
We're
sure
going in
yet.
For it. There's something in the mines. We're gonna.
Well,
The mines.
appreciate you.
Vault, I thought.
Said something about a monster down there. I'm not sure exactly what he means, but
Ooh.
likely one entity,
Okay. Wow.
biological in nature.
Thanks. Yeah, I know what a monster is.
I'm
well,
just
good luck
saying
with
it's
that.
not the Vault's programming.
Okay. Well, that's good, I guess.
We'll see.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Haha.
You want to come help us fight it?
Nope. I'm using
I
the
appreciate
royal
their
we
honesty.
here.
And there might be more of your men down here trapped, and the more help we have, the more likely you are to see them again alive. Just send us a couple guns.
Roll a persuasion check. This time, difficulty of 4.
You don't want to do it.
They don't want to help. They just
It's
want to
been
let us
2
do
days.
the work and then backstab
They
us.
do.
That's still pretty bad work ethic, or like not work ethic. It's
Okay.
Working conditions.
company. Yeah, working conditions.
Yeah.
But like,
I hope they got hazard pay.
Like, it makes
Craig
sense.
deserves like workers' comp for this.
For real.
He should not have to pay medical expenses here. That's
Right.
just like really not fair to him.
And the doc charges an arm and a leg, too.
Okay.
I charge an arm and a leg. I don't have many caps. No, I meant.
I'm gonna re-roll this one.
I need new ones.
For my creations.
I got flab.
2
limbs.
successes and a
New ones and
complication.
things.
I could just wait 4 days, but I was like, why not? Just add
Sounds
new
like the
limbs.
monster's still down there.
That only
And
takes
I
one
would
day.
prefer not to lose any more. It's been 2 days. I'm glad that Craig is still alive. But I'm not risking any more.
I can understand
Hopefully
why
your
you're
weather
picture now.
information is very important.
All right, we'll be heroes. We're taking over man.
I will call you heroes if you guys come out alive with that thing dead.
And at least see if we can figure out what it is.
Can I take a second look at his wounds now that we're not under the stress and we're probably a little closer to where there's light?
Yeah. I'm not going to make you roll a check for that because your action point pool is full and he's good. It's basically a check of 0.
Okay.
He looks fine.
Okay. Meaning like
I
I
investigating.
want to
the
see. I want to see if I can
scarring and
investigate
stuff
the
like
wound
that.
again now
Alright.
that we're close to the door and there's more light.
Sure.
Do you want to
Medicine
see-
check, difficulty of 3.
Do you want to use one just because?
Yeah. This will give us hopefully a little bit of an advantage. So. What the heck? Only 4 successes.
Only 4?
I
Did you
rolled
say
3
only
dice. I
4?
rolled 3 dice. That's kind of low for me with that many.
Statistically, you're wrong.
1 action point back.
Okay.
Statistically,
enough.
rolling a 6 or under is still not going to be guaranteed for 2 dice.
Well, I rolled 3.
I know, but like you'd have to roll like under a 6 or a 6 or under
Anyway.
What
on
do
2
we-
of
So,
those
so
dice.
what does he find out?
Fine.
He was stabbed.
Okay.
Not by anything biological. Or not by an animal. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
So
Looks like
It's like a blade.
a blade, yeah.
Okay. So some
Metaphysics.
blade.
Oh, Margie's dad.
Margie's
he
dad.
got stabbed by
Um,
a blade, not an animal.
So something
Okay.
that looks like a monster but uses human-like weapons.
So probably a human.
Yeah.
Maybe a super mutant?
Maybe it's a ghoul and he's just racist.
True.
You smoothskins, get out of here.
Their skin's so smooth.
We know it's not a monster
I want,
now. We can
The
take
whole-
comfort in the fact that it's probably easier to kill than something like a monster.
Not entirely convinced of that yet.
There were 12 people that went in, right?
What if it like shoots knives out of its eyes or something?
I mean, that's just like throwing
Wow.
knives.
Sounds like a tough time for you guys.
You can just like do your stuff. Like you don't have to pitch in every 5 minutes. It's okay. We'll let you know if we need something. Appreciate you.
Just keep guarding the entrance.
Yeah.
Will do. You never know what could be out here.
You think we could get the monster to go outside?
We haven't figured out
Maybe
where it
it's
is
a
yet.
vampire will burn up in the sun.
So
Let's go see what it is. I think we're gonna be able to make a more informed decision after that.
So we found this one guy that had been stabbed. So we're luring the monster out into the sunlight where it will burn to a crisp.
it's pretty fun.
I don't think we have the data for that.
We go in and look for it.
Yeah.
We should
Slowly,
roll.
quietly, if we can see or hear it before it sees or hears us, it's
Okay.
gonna be better.
All right. So you guys go back into the HQ.
General best practice, we are always going to know where the exit is and how to get there.
Yes.
We're going to keep mind of any systems we might be able to use. Doors we could close on it. Loudspeakers we could use to disorient it. Ventilation systems we might be able to drop gas in if there's an option for that. Like, let's keep a look at natural advantages in the area.
Hicks is gonna like mark the walls that they're going on, like maybe like with like a
Stickers?
her like weird. Honestly, yeah. I forgot she
stickers.
exists. Oh my gosh, it's so important to her.
That's actually a
She
really
probably
good thing
puts
to
the-
mark
yeah,
them with.
probably-
No one else is gonna have that.
puts
There's a-
them and like turns them so like they're like the correct way is like turned wherever the exit
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Smart.
It's like the CAPTCHA thing. Turn it the right direction.
Oh
Turn
my
it the
gosh.
direction.
Pip's like, Jules, I can't get out.
Can we roll to look for it?
Baby boy.
All right. What are you looking for?
Jules, I'm a
Monsters.
robot.
Monsters.
Signs
The
of
cats are
monsters.
gone.
Signs of monsters. All right. Roll for perception check. Signs of monsters.
Can headache help me?
Yes.
We're all rolling?
That ain't good,
yeah, sure.
Chief.
I got one success, but I have corn cob.
One.
What's that?
One success, but corn cob.
Yep.
I got
Perception,
two.
survival?
Okay.
I got 3.
-1 difficulty, so technically. Like,
I'm not going to give you any action points. You technically all succeed, but that's because there's nothing on this floor.
Cool.
okay.
Cool. I'm good with that.
You can see there are a lot of other corpses.
Okay.
Are they like
how many?
I'm gonna loot
Do-
the corpse.
Burnt chopped
I hate to say
bones?
this, but yeah, I want to look
Rotten.
see if they have any
Yeah,
guns
actually-
or anything.
And
Yeah,
how many
and I
are
want to
there?
look to see if maybe they had like this is probably just like if they don't have any caps on them, that might be like a. So I'm kind of looking for like I'm gonna get the things, but I'm almost
Look
like
for
looking for like
clues.
is this, if it's like a person they're looting the caps, and it's like okay, these guys maybe had caps on them at one point, but they don't have it now. Or like
Right,
some-
so,
So are they
fresher ones are
missing-
going to have
or like this
stuff
guy
on
had a
it.
knife, but he
Do they-
doesn't have it anymore.
Do
So I'm
they
looking
seem
for
like
some
they've
of those
been
things.
looted
Yeah.
already?
They don't look like they've been looted.
Okay, so how many are there? Do they look like the hunters?
7.
7,
So who
So
is
that's
looting more than
8,
one? 1, 2, 3.
potentially?
Do I see any guns lying on the ground?
Yes.
Cool.
I'd rather keep an eye out than loot, personally.
Same.
All
I just
right.
want to grab a gun and some ammo.
Yeah.
Like, what's the toughest looking gun?
44 Magnum.
Do they
Or
have any
44
ammo
revolver.
for either
Jerry's gonna
shotgun
grab it.
shells or
Can't leave them, let me
308
buy
ammo?
anything.
What's that? 308?
308 or shotgun
Which
shells?
is like,
Both are
"Damn,
readily available.
monster."
You would find
It's gonna be like Edward Scissorhands crossed with the Hulk. That's my current theory.
Oh, that's a good one.
7 shotgun shells.
Scissors for
And-
hands. That's how I stabbed him so many times. I'm a horrible thought experiment. But I still long for love.
Frankenstein.
7 308
Yes.
bullets.
Hulk Edward Scissorhands.
No, but
Yeah.
he's
All
a
right.
horrible experiment that longs for love. Frankenstein.
It's a common
No,
archetype.
Frankenstein's monster. No, Frankenstein too.
Yeah.
Neither of them get it.
But
They
Will-
actually kill each other's lovers.
but
How much
Will
ammo
this
did Jerry
monster.
So,
find
like, that's-
for the?
For 44?
Frankenstein's
Yeah.
monster was
You
like,
would find
that's
12
fair play,
rounds.
and killed his fiends. Which, to be fair, Frankenstein was like, and I'm going to eviscerate this woman that I've spent these years creating in front of this monster. And the monster's like, Dad, that was traumatizing.
Jules is a better parent than that.
Yes!
On all of these bodies, you would find total, and I did roll for this, 69 caps.
Cool.
Nice.
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 Who's taking what? Who's the poorest?
Who's yeah?
We are not divvying caps up that way.
We can just contribute them to the fund for new car
Medicine.
parts.
Oh, that's also good.
Car fund.
Yeah, who has that?
The van fund.
Who's that at?
I can just write down 69 caps for the van fund if that'd be helpful.
Yeah, just have like a group section.
We're not giving this back. They've.
Yeah, no.
No,
I'm
it
also
didn't
gonna look
belong
for
to
like.
the group. It belonged
I'm
to
gonna
these
look-
dead guys. We inherited it because we
They're
couldn't
actually
find the last
totally
will.
okay with you guys looting at the corpses.
Not that we're gonna ask.
I'm,
Not that we're gonna tell them we did.
also, can I look for? I'm not sure you guys will look at, but can I? So instead, I'm gonna try and loot these. Is there? I'm looking for 44 because that's my main gun, but also I have a 10 Magnum,
10 millimeter.
10 millimeter, and I don't know if I have ammo for that yet. So, or at least for one of them. So
You find 6 bullets of 44 Magnum.
nice.
What people even walk without?
And
bullets?
10 mil,
I don't know.
you would find.
Sometimes they walk with their children instead.
I never walk a child. Actually, the reason I don't exercise is because I don't have a dog. No other reason.
We're talking about some of all the problems.
I know.
16 bullets.
I keep blaming it on that until I get a dog, and then I'm gonna say, "Well, I have to stay home and
And
take
just
care of my
checking, rate
dog."
of fire is like I fire it twice.
No. Rate of fire is you do technically fire twice, but it doesn't deal the damage of the weapon twice. So essentially, if you increase the rate of fire, you increase the damage of the attack by 1 combat die per extra ammo spent. So the
So
ordinary
the rate of fire
10
of a
mil,
gun
what
is
is it? 4
the max.
combat
Okay,
die.
okay.
So if you fire 2 shots, that's 5 combat die instead.
Yeah.
It's like
So
a
if it
very
has,
sad 44. Okay, cool.
yeah,
I
so
like
if it has like a rate of 2, then you can only add 2.
That's
But
a-
you can also add
I
0.
like that. That's kind of.
I don't
then
know
you
what
only
the
do
combat die off the top of my head for 10 millimeter is, so I would recommend looking that up and putting it on your character sheet.
It's 4.
Okay, there you go. Hey, I got it.
Yeah, you did. Well
All right.
done.
That can take a lot of ammo.
Okay. So we found 7 people in total so far, including the 6 here. 1 guy.
Well, then there's Craig,
There's-
so,
who's alive. So there would be 8 people.
sorry, 6.
Correct. You
So
found
we
8
found
total.
8
You do
so
not
far.
loot Craig, and you can't unless you do it in broad daylight in
How
front of the
many?
rest of them.
No, that's
Oh,
all right.
Craig.
How many?
Craig's
How many
having a
people
hard
did they
day.
say went in? 12 or 13?
They said a dozen.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we
there were
found
13
8 so far.
outside.
Cool.
4, okay.
That's cool.
Now there's 14 outside, but Craig is sleeping. He's sleeping it off.
Are you guys taking any weapons?
Jerry's
Do they
taking
have-
a weapon.
You
What
got
do
a
they have?
44.
Mm-hmm.
So there would be, let's see, there's 7. 2 44s, 2 10 mils, 1 hunting rifle, and 2 shotguns. Tabitha, one of them would be a standard combat shotgun.
Is
Any
that
of you can grab that if you
better?
want.
That's better than what you got.
Okay.
Probably give that to
Do
you.
they
and
also
maybe,
have-
That is,
Shells.
I would suggest reading the rules on that. It does not have the vicious property like the double-barreled shotgun, but it is a higher rate of fire and a higher base combat die.
Do they take the same ammo?
12 gauge.
Can I take both, or is there a limit to like
How many weapons do you have?
2? I have my rifle and my shotgun, so
Oh my gosh.
probably 3 is too much.
Here's what I'll say: you may have at most 2 primary weapons and 1
How
sidearm.
doggy our neighborhood is.
That would be like
You know
2.
what? And 1 melee too.
Yeah.
So
Rocky sounds like.
shotgun and the rifle are 2 primaries. So this would be a
Yeah.
3rd primary. So
thought you
you're gonna have
said
to ditch
Frankie.
1 if you want to pick up the other.
Rocky.
Yeah.
I love Rocky.
Pistols count as sidearms. So how many guns do you have?
Sometimes the solution is to tell them
They
to
can count as main arms if
Yeah,
you don't want
I
anything
think
else.
this one I don't have anymore because I think I traded with someone and then we traded back.
So
Um,
relatable.
So 2 pistols,
Okay.
and then she has the weird
and sleep, and he's like,
handsaw that's also a thing
Wakes up,
because
he's
we
fine.
use this.
Handsaw. What?
Or
The pool cube with the barbed wire on it?
no, I feel like she probably dropped that along the way. She had the. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give her a machete or like a
sleeps on the couch,
pry bar,
and he gets.
and I think we made some
If you stay
abomination
late
of both.
on your own
Oh,
couch,
yeah.
it's
No, you
like
could just do a
staring at
machete
you and
with
walking
a
up to you.
with a pry bar on the
Get
end
off,
of
I need
it.
to go to bed.
Well, that's
Um,
probably it.
There is
Um,
a machete in. Is there a machete weapon in Fallout Rules? I think there
Yeah,
is.
because
Yeah.
they had it as like an option. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure which one I wanted.
Yep.
to do.
Okay. So yes, you do have a
Wants
machete.
to sleep
Cool.
with the
So
Uh,
that is, you said just 2
blame him.
pistols? What
Uh,
happened to the 9mm you picked up last session?
I had 9mm.
Yeah, from the guy who got, or from the girl who got shot stealing the Tato outside of treasure
Oh,
didn't?
yeah, I probably did grab that.
You did. So that means you are maxed out on weapons.
Cool.
That is 3 total
do
weapons and
like
1
that
melee.
I have. Did she have any ammo on her, or just maybe just? I didn't have. I'll just say for now I don't have any.
Yeah. Review last
and I'll-
session. I did say how much ammo she had.
I can check that. Okay, I don't need to look up what that. I feel like they have like several
You know
different
what?
kinds of pistols.
It's not going to take long. I'm just going to roll it. 6 bullets, 9 mil. That weapon does 3 combat die of damage. So it's worse than 10 mil and 44.
Yeah, I just have 3 different kinds of not progressively better and then worse.
For your reference, that pistol has the same stats as pipe pistol.
Okay.
Let's grab paper.
Should I throw this and grab like a shotgun, like to give like
That is up to you.
Might be better.
versatility?
At the very least, do you already have a 44?
I already have 44,
Oh.
so she definitely has that. I'm just gonna say
We can always come back for these like later too, and maybe deal with this between sessions.
We
as
can,
long as you've got what you
if
need.
you want to talk about this
If-
after session.
yeah.
we
If I
can
could just
wrap
say
up.
like if I
Two
could just say like
steps will,
she knew and
to
she picked
management.
what she wanted.
Yeah.
I think I like the idea of having her have like something that's like different, so like different
Absolutely.
situations.
Yeah, we can
Where
deal
these
with
are
that
kind of
later.
like the better versions of each other. So
Right.
we'll say she picks what she picks, and I'll probably
Yeah.
just focus on other weapons.
yeah.
Picks what
and
she
we can
picks.
say she picks.
She picks. She does.
Which
Alright.
pistol would Pix pick if
Let's
Pix could
go.
pick a pistol?
Okay.
We're gonna go down to the next
So
floor.
picks.
All right.
Anyway, and then back to
How many floors are there?
We haven't
Most of it's
been
underground.
past the
We don't
first
know.
one.
There's
Have
no
we-
sign or
seen
billboard
maps?
with.
It says what floor you're currently on, but it does
Okay.
not say how deep things
Is there an
go.
elevator with buttons?
Ooh.
I'd prefer stairs if we can help it.
No, but
But
the
if
buttons
we
will
can-
tell us how many floors there are.
Oh, true.
So there's nothing on the first floor that you guys are on.
No elevator on the first floor? Because
Oh,
that
sorry.
would-
No, I misread my notes. No, there is technically one.
Oh. Is it locked?
How many buttons does it have?
Okay. So as you guys, there is a central elevator shaft in the middle of this sales office.
I love a good elevator shaft.
The doors are slightly cracked open. Are you heading inside? That you can see the elevator is in there.
I'll do it because
Jerry
I don't
feels
take
uncomfortable.
I'll say
damage.
we could probably just like maybe pry it open, just like.
Yeah, but
Jerry's
if I
Jerry's got a
fall,
bad feeling
then I
about
don't take
this.
fall
Me too.
damage in the power room.
True.
So
Oh,
I'll
then
do.
we have to
I'll
go
just
chase
do.
But then we have
after
to
you.
find you. Nah, maybe.
Yeah, but if
should-
anyone's gonna fall,
Well,
like
don't go
ideally
in.
I'm not
Just
gonna fall.
open the doors
I know.
and look.
But if someone like rolls a complication or something,
Sure, but like
I'm the one that it's gonna damage. the
that's okay.
least.
So just open the doors and look.
Yeah,
Pix is like,
I'll
okay,
open the doors
you,
and look.
You open, and I'm just gonna like. in
There's
case
an elevator
someone
in here.
How many buttons?
Can we like look and not step in?
2, 3.
Okay.
3. There might be secret places, but.
Have we
at
found the
least
stairs?
Yeah.
Prefer to go down those if we can help it.
3. Yeah, I agree.
Is
More
there
control.
power in here?
No.
We couldn't use the elevator if we wanted to.
Okay.
No.
Well, let's go.
And the
We're
moment you
downstairs.
stepped into that, it would have snapped and sent you to the bottom.
Picks, can
And
you
though you
lead?
don't take fall
And
damage,
tabs, can you take up the rear?
you'd still bump against the
I
ceiling.
can't see anything, but all right.
You've got your
Oh.
Pip Boy. Just use the flashlight.
Well, I don't. How does gravity? Yeah.
I mean, my eyes.
No.
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 Because you would have to
I have bad
be
perception.
accelerated by the elevator to get
So we
affected
can just
by
have the
that
person
ceiling.
who can
You both be
perceive
falling at the
near
same
me.
rate.
I'm just thinking she
Right,
yeah,
uses
because-
long range
Well, it
weapons.
doesn't
That
matter
does
because
not matter.
acceleration is
Yeah.
not
We'll
determined
just have
by
other
weight.
people looking,
Whoa.
and it's just gonna be.
The
I never took
acceleration
physics. Head of
is the same.
Oh, okay.
The force is different, but the acceleration is the same.
Right.
So the reason that you think that is because if there's other forces like air resistance, they will affect one more than the other.
What is your perception survival?
My perception survival is like 12.
Okay, can
And
you
it's
go
tagged.
up front with Pix?
Yeah.
You're good at defense. She's good at shooting. And Tab should be at the back because she's got a long range weapon. So we're gonna go downstairs in that formation.
Good thinking.
Jerry and I
So-
and Cortland in the middle.
There would be no air resistance in an elevator because the elevator would be pushing the air with it.
Right.
So the air wouldn't be moving around you. You'd fall at the same rate as the elevator and just
Okay.
hit the bottom.
I guess so. Huh.
So we're looking for monsters.
We're monster hunting.
Yes.
I like lean over to Margie. That's 10 caps. It's a crazy guy.
Okay.
But we're gonna say that yours has to be like a legit monster thing. Like
It's
a
not
crazy
a person.
Not a person. Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna stick to the shadows. guess I have a silenced pistol.
Great.
That's just Cortland.
Okay.
Not sure I could help, but
Oh my gosh, we brought Cortland.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I felt when like he got mentioned. Like, he like appeared, like apparates, and
I have a
the
good
coat.
sneak squad. Gosh, you're here?
Okay, but make sure like if someone grabs you, like scream or something, or like shoot your gun in the air. To, like,
it's
if they
suppressed.
grab
You wouldn't hear it.
you. Then stamp
Well-
your foot.
Just click your hand.
I'll just yell.
What if he grabs your mouth?
Sound.
The signal.
Pip, keep a lookout for any systems that you can get access to as we head down.
Okay, will do.
Great.
You guys are heading down to the next floor? Mm-hmm. Finance department. Boom, boom.
The way that you said that, the tone, made me think that that was a check, and I was like, I don't think I have a finance.
Is
Okay,
there,
so we're gonna
are there
head
any
in.
more bodies here?
Everybody, half of you. So just two.
These
I'm
two
rounding
are
down.
up front.
Yep.
Perception score. Perception check, please.
I'm no good at seeing, but here we go.
But you're good at shooting, so we need you up front.
Yes. 11s. Doesn't do anything.
Oh no.
I don't think so. 'cause it's
got Margie.
perception.
I got a critical.
One critical success.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
good thing this
I
is
would like
tech.
to look at the ceilings, by the way.
The
Yeah.
ceilings.
I've
Pixels
watched
one.
enough movies.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
like
if
to
it's a
look
death
at the
claw
ceiling.
on the ceiling, we need to know before it drops on our faces.
on the ceiling.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not the perception guy, so I don't need to be watching the hallways
No, I'll
quite as
take that
closely.
account-
So
into
I
account.
want to like
I do think it's fun.
Yeah.
check up every once in a
We're
while.
like, what's happening here? And Jules is like,
Since Jerry's shorter than everyone else, he's just going to be looking under the desks
Oh,
and stuff
that's
as we
smart,
walk by.
too.
Yeah. All right.
We would be so
"Fun
good
shot.
at a survival
That's
horror
the
movie.
monster. It's
If
just a
Pix
child.
could be like when she
When
sees
we
the
got
cover
there,
and of
a
like
knife!
going
No!
down,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
trying to just
Then
use
later-
it. She's also doing like
Monster.
half because I know that's going to be important, but also half because then she's like secret agent, like moving around, which is just awesome.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. All right.
What do we see? What do we see
Special
with our special eyes?
Look with your special eyes.
My
My brand. You actually find glasses. I kid you not.
Nice.
That's.
Now
Let's
it can
see.
be 4 eyes.
Jerry, you would find a
Jerry.
pair of glasses on a cubicle. Rather circular-looking glasses.
Do they do anything when you wear them?
They sure do. These are. Let's see where are they
Leo's
written
dead.
down. These are the Logician's lenses. Reroll 1d20 on any intelligence check, but while you are wearing them, increase the difficulty of every charisma check by 1.
I guess that makes sense.
These are nerd glasses.
Nerd glasses.
I like that. Also,
Okay.
they could be like.
I don't remember
like,
what you called them, so I'm just going to call them nerd glasses.
That works.
That's perfect.
stereotypical like.
They are very circular.
Yeah.
Jerry's like, oh, that's not how that would work. Actually,
The power of the actually
everyone's
is
like,
very potent.
that was so smart, and yet I hated you the whole time
I
you were
like that we
saying
can put on
that.
you and just like have like.
So aside from the glasses, any bodies, any signs of violence?
There
I just
are
increased the difficulty of charisma.
4 bodies in this room.
Oh,
Twice.
the other 4 already.
Before. Okay.
So that's all of the bodies.
Okay. Right. We kind of do like a thing where like we like go to where the buys are, get
All right.
people who are looking around, research, checking, see if there's any.
2
useful
10 mils,
information.
1 shotgun, and 1
Okay.
10 millimeter SMG.
Does this
So-
look like where they were killed?
Yes. Most of them are slumped up
Shouldn't
against
it be SMG?
cubicles. Caps. Are you guys looting the bodies?
Yeah. Is there more
yes.
shotgun ammo? 'Cause
Yes,
I heard
but
something about
quickly.
shotgun.
Yes.
But quickly.
And do these guys also look like hunters?
Want to minimize the
5
inventory
shotgun
management.
shells. What'd you say?
Do these guys also look like hunters?
Yes. All of them hunters.
That's all of them.
Oh! There are also other bodies around that are skeletons that are totally Vault-Tec employees.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I just forgot to mention those. There's no loot on those. They're just skeletons.
We've already found them all,
So we found them. Okay. Nice.
which is interesting because it assumes that either they tried to get away and died after, like Craig would have, or
Craig.
the thing retreated.
43 caps
Well,
are on
I
these
assume
people.
it's kind of got the whole
Put that
run
in
of
the
the
van
place.
fund.
Yeah, but we
how many?
found them on the first 2
43.
levels. So maybe it retreated back to the 3rd level.
I bet there's a nest.
Nice. There probably is.
Okay, those are the bodies. They are all stabbed as well.
Did anybody else take the submachine gun? I'll take the submachine
You got
gun.
it.
10 millimeter submachine gun.
Any
You're like-
any
Has 13 bullets in it.
13.
It doesn't really matter.
any interesting like stuff on desks or things that the guys
I don't
maybe
have the
have on
stats for
them
this
that maybe
weapon.
gives clues or stuff
Terminals?
like that?
There are
Terminalness.
destroyed terminals on this floor.
Do they look like
don't
they've
worry.
been stabbed?
Don't worry. Deeper this thing goes, the more secure it gets.
Probably.
The more insecure I
Um,
get. There's been no terminals.
Margie, I don't know if this. Oh,
Huh?
what does the gas mask say about hearing things? Does it say reduces the difficulty of any perception checks?
No.
Okay.
I don't think technically it even goes around the ears. I think it stops like here.
Okay.
She's got like a head thing.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
But like
She's
I
in
think
power
technically,
armor.
yeah. But the power armor doesn't produce that.
It does also amplify sound technically.
Oh, good.
I think
So what does she hear with her special ears?
you
Alright.
hear the sound of frightened breathing. Yes.
That.
Wait, but we've found all the guys that were supposed to be in here, right?
You found 11.
No, we found 12.
Craig.
Oh
got
yeah,
out.
Craig. Yeah, you found 12.
So theoretically, all the hunters are out.
Monster is
Yep.
scared.
Where is this heavy breathing?
It is in a cubicle in the center of this floor.
I'm gonna like signal that I'm going, and to like stay behind me, and then I'm gonna go check out that cubicle.
I put on my gas.
And I have the submachine gun. I'm not pointing it,
Make sure to keep
but
watching
it's
behind
there.
us.
Jerry's also got it.
So I'm trying to be an unthreatening massive suit of power armor with a submachine gun walking towards this person.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
Depending on
gotcha.
who you are, that might
Maybe-
be helpful.
maybe I can like, if we're trying to just calm it, I could come kind of behind you so you can defend me, and I can kind of be
That
the
sounds
nice
good.
looking
It's a
one.
good
I
idea.
still have. I take off the gas mask because of that, and kind of obviously still have my weapons, but kind of like
Yeah.
go to like.
All right.
very,
So
like,
Margie and Pix are approaching the cubicle.
I am
We're also watching
at
behind
least
us.
somewhat in front of Pix
and we're
to try
checking
to
the
defend.
ceiling, just in
I'm
case.
checking the ceiling.
You're checking the ceiling.
Someone's like frightened breathing,
Pix
and
like
Jules is like,
looks up there, but then when she saw
Look at
you,
their
Popcorn
HVAC.
ceilings. Look
Yeah.
at that. Nice.
All right. All right.
"That's a nice texturing."
Okay.
Popcorn's like little stars.
Margie, you would round the corner, and you would see a
Child.
cubicle
I was
with a
right.
chair and a very young man cowering underneath the desk, hiding behind the chair. You can just see his legs and a little bit of his face.
I'm gonna,
You guys need to hide.
I'm gonna like lean down. Hide from what?
Phoebe, he went on a rampage. Those stupid hunters entered.
Who did?
He could be anywhere. VB, my friend.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I think he's insane. He could be anywhere.
Margie thinks, I think I lost a bet.
Does Jerry hear this?
What's that?
Does Jerry hear this?
No, you ain't there.
Alright.
Roll a perception check, difficulty of 4. He's whispering, and
Okay.
you did
I
say
thought-
that you're not traveling, or you're not going up next to the cubicle.
Oh,
You know
Yeah,
what?
we were going up first.
So
You could, you may be able to
I
hear
didn't.
Margie
I
talk.
thought we were going behind them, like right behind them.
What's that?
I thought we were going like right behind them.
I
Maybe-
I did
been-
clarify and say,
Okay.
okay, so
Yeah,
Margie
I
and
was
Pix are
signaling that
approaching.
I missed
everyone else
that.
should stay behind.
Yeah.
A little bit, until we
Okay.
had
Sorry
cleared-
about that.
Because I was
You can
worried
still roll
that
the
this
check if you
guy
want.
was going to
Maybe-
be the monster,
yeah,
and this
and
was
I
like
can
an
maybe-
anglerfish issue
Me
of
too.
like,
Step back
oh,
a
it's
little
so
bit.
like
what I
innocent, but
thought.
no. And instead, I don't think
Okay.
that's true.
Instead, can I just
Maybe it's
approach
both.
when I hear them talking?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I can
now
even
we
like
can-
step back a little bit and say like,
Yeah, you can
all right,
signal
there's
everyone.
someone
Guys,
called
you need to hide.
someone called
What's-
Phoebe. Okay.
how
Can
long
I
have
Get
you
out
been-
of here.
how
Can
long
I
have you
look
been
at
in
him
here?
really quick?
Yeah.
Is he given any signs of like schizophrenia or any kind of mentally?
Oh boy,
Schizophrenia
that's
killed
kind of a
12
check that
people
you
because
should
I
probably have
imagined
over a
someone
very
else
long
had-
psychological
I know.
evaluation.
I'm just.
My
Is
current
does he look like he's covered in
both him
blood,
and
or
BB
you
are
know?
parts of an
Did he do
experiment
it all this?
Yeah.
Both the
Go ahead and roll that check.
Or whatever it is.
So I guess we're
Perception.
checking how does his emotional
We'll see.
state seem to be. You know, we're not trying to like put a label on.
Yeah,
So
not.
we just want to like see like
What's the
how
check
is he-
gonna be?
Perception, medicine.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm asking, how long have you been in here?
Around 3 days.
Why did you come in?
Phoebe said he wanted to find a friend.
What friend? Someone who lives here?
Yeah, that's what he said. He's a vault dweller. So he thought that he'd find some sort of Vault-Tec stuff here. Maybe people? I don't know.
I don't think there were any people in here.
Well, I mean, there's the skeletons, but
Where did you meet your friend?
Virginia. We've been traveling for a while. He's been good.
He hasn't done this
Defending
before?
me. What's that?
He hasn't done this before?
Well, he typically does go ape every once in a while.
Is
Slavers
he-
especially, not a fan of those.
Is he human?
What?
Is he
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Not
yeah,
super
ghouls
mutant?
exist.
Yeah.
No, he's human.
Okay.
Ghouls are human.
So what exactly happened? Why are you afraid of him now?
Because I told him to stop. These people, they're just treasure hunters. They're not. He said that he thought that they'd find his friend, and he cut me too.
He thinks he knows someone here?
How was he able to kill 12 people?
He's really good at what he does.
Have you seen anyone else in here?
What does he do?
Is he?
There's those treasure hunting guys, right?
They're dead
You,
now.
you said he came to find some friend and he was worried they were going to hurt him.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else.
We need first.
He's insane.
First, what does he do? What is he able to do? How did he kill
Is
them?
he sneaky? Is he
Stacked.
strong? Is he strong? Is he sneaky?
He does take chems though.
He takes chems.
He takes chems.
Yeah.
He's sneaky.
Yes, very.
Okay.
Very
I'm gonna keep a lookout.
Yeah.
Is he a raider?
No, he's a vault dweller, not a raider. He kills raiders.
Do you think
Okay.
something
Do
in
you
here
know?
hurt
Do you know
him?
what vault he came from? Did he give you a name? Did he
That's
give
a
you
do, I do.
description
great
about
question.
them?
Yeah. Every vault suit has the stupid number on the side of it.
I love when I get to this.
I have this written
Actually,
down.
I hope someone knows what they do in all the vaults.
Possible.
So sneaky.
Yeah, I have this.
If it's
and then
Michigan.
Chems.
77.
Does
What state is that
Jerry
in?
have any
Feels
idea?
like West Virginia.
It is in Maryland.
Oh.
Please do not look that up.
Does
None of you
Jerry-
would know what it is.
None of us.
Okay.
But it's in like the game, like canon.
Yep.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Do you think something in here caused him to go crazy?
Possibly. I mean, it could be something related to Vault-Tec and their whole, experiments and all that.
Yeah.
Could have been some sort of like triggering situation or something like that. Oh, I'm Billy, by the way. Hi, Billy.
Billy, what happened directly before all of this? Is it just that you ran into the treasure hunters?
Yeah. So we were looking just around this entire place. He tried to get into marketing, which is a floor below. It's got some door with an electronic lock on it. I'm not a hacker, and neither is he. But he said that's where his friend might be,
So he's probably downstairs.
Yeah.
most likely.
All right.
So did he? So was he able to get downstairs, or his friend is downstairs?
His friend is downstairs. There's an electronic lock.
What
he can't
chems
get
does
through.
he take?
Mostly psycho. A little bit of fury, too. Works with his old knife.
Okay. Jerry, do you know anything about those?
Jerry, did you still? I never gave you your role on the schizophrenia kind of thing.
No, he's convinced.
Okay.
Yeah, he seems.
Um, But yeah, Fury is. It helps you fight. It helps reduce pain. I have some right here.
Jerry, could you do?
Why
like
do you have every chem?
Jerry, could you do like a just? See if it's
Jeez,
like a-
dude, what are you doing with
Got
that?
like the Mary Poppins bag.
In case I have to run into somebody like your friend.
You're not a vault dweller, too, are you?
Please go down.
I am, but I'm not crazy like him.
That's what he said.
All right. Now
brother
this is getting
is-
less. This is getting pointless.
Let's go, Billy. Go
I'd
back
rather-
up. Go back up.
Can I just hide?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave.
Do whatever you need to do. Just stay safe.
We'll
Okay.
help you out once this is
Okay.
figured out.
Yeah.
We're gonna go find him.
Billy,
Yeah.
we don't want to harm anyone. But we're
Okay.
gonna-
He's a good guy, I think.
We're gonna.
So I should hug him.
So
Yes.
we don't want to harm your friend. What's his name?
I'm just crying.
VB. VB.
Phoebe.
I don't know what it stands for. I've asked. He gets touchy about it.
Vault.
Vault boy.
Billy Bob.
Oh boy, we found Vault Boy.
Oh, dear.
It's not Vault Boy.
We're not saying that. We're not actually saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I understand that my weird countryman accent was very similar to Margie. Vault Boy. Margie's like, this is a reason to speak quiet. When I speak loud, it goes, Vault Boy.
All right. All right. All right.
Have you ever traveled with other people? Have they mentioned like anything odd about you two?
No, I've always just traveled with just him. I used to travel with a larger group back in Virginia, but
And then you
He
left.
saved my life.
Okay.
Rest of them died. He didn't kill them. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to see if I can charisma. See if if there's something off about this guy.
Just anything he's hiding.
Okay, insight.
I
check.
think
Not
I would,
charisma,
I would
that's
probably,
perception.
I would probably say to also Jerry, just be like, maybe if he was talking to someone, I'd be like, I think you should still do the medical check. Just in case. And I'm gonna do. Is it perception?
I mean,
Perception
there's definitely
speech.
some
Perception
crazy stabber in here. He did not.
Jerry's gonna pull the glasses out and put them on.
Actually,
Whoa, I
Doc,
like you a little
I
bit
think we
less.
need to.
One success.
I think we need to get headed.
One success.
I
Okay.
don't want to stick around here and wait for him to come find us.
just gonna check
He
really quick.
seems scared.
Okay.
If there's anything you can tell from his voice, it's that he's in shock right now.
Jerry's gonna do that check really quick.
Roll
I'm gonna get
for
to
it.
like the outside of the cubicle and keep a lookout.
Yeah, good idea.
While they're still.
Yeah, roll
a-
perception check.
Does this involve medicine? Like,
I'm not gonna allow you to reroll the combat medic kind of thing. This isn't first aid,
Okay.
but this is perception.
what's the
and,
difficulty?
Contested? I mean, made you guys roll on your psychological evaluation, so I think it's fair that I do the same for other people.
That makes sense.
Is this a contested speech check from him, or
Yes, either persuade or deception if he's lying.
so?
This guy's good.
Okay,
Does that make
Probably.
sense? This is what I do for everybody.
kind
Jules
of.
is, like, staring
Yeah,
at the ceiling
I think
the
so.
whole
This is
time.
you're kind
She
of
looks
doing an
down for
insight
5
check,
minutes
but
during
with
that
medicine instead. This is perception plus medicine.
I totally buy everything he's saying.
Okay.
Do you have? I was like, okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
Yeah, I got this. And he holds up a 10 millimeter.
Okay. Cool.
I've got 10 bullets left.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
Does he have a Pip Boy on him?
Yes.
Good. All right. Pip, I want you to see if you can locate another Pip Boy. Keep a watch out.
And if you do jump, if you can jump to his.
He's
No.
probably not on this
Maybe
floor.
not.
He's still no terminals. If he does have one, it might be off if he's here.
All
Jump,
right.
jump to his. See if you can turn it on and make
Play loud
noise.
Can't jump to something that's not turned on.
Besides, that might alert that we're here.
Just keep a lookout, and if you happen to find
He
another
already
Pip Boy
knows
that's
we're
not one of
here.
ours in
He
here,
might not. He might just be
then
distracted.
let us know.
He might be.
What's that?
If you happen to find another Pip Boy while we're walking around, then just let us know, okay? May or may not be on.
Oh, you're talking to Pip.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do.
All right.
I got 2 successes on the perception, by the way.
Okay.
I'd rather he know that we're here if we can see him first.
If he
That's
knows
why I
we're
need us to
here-
get moving.
If
Yeah.
he
We
knows
spent
we're
enough
here,
time
we
here.
might not
Yeah,
see him
so-
first.
I
He might
know.
not know not
something.
to
Alright.
show himself right now.
He's going to see us before we see him.
Not if he's distracted. If he's trying to get into a door somehow, he might be staring at a door.
Let's
Okay,
see if we
guys.
could open the door remotely.
Let's go.
That would distract him a lot. But we don't know what his friend is.
It's
Alright.
true.
If he went crazy and he's trying to get someone out of a sealed vault where everyone's been dead
We
for
might be able to talk
200
him
years?
down.
I don't know that we should trust that his friend is going to be a normal person.
All right, so we tell him we'll help him find his friend, and then when he trusts us,
Mm.
if there's
And
any
we can
trouble,
evaluate the situation as we go.
we've got power armor.
We should
Just
still
some
have
bad shit,
Pip.
That's okay.
We should still have Pip see if he can get onto his Pip Boy. If things turn hostile, Pip can make enough noise that he can't sneak around in the shadows and
We'll
Yeah.
try and turn
Stab
on
us
this
from the
thing.
dark.
Pip, only
Will
if,
do.
Only if you
Pip.
feel good, Pip. Just with what you want to do.
He can't harm me even if I'm on his Pip Boy. Don't worry about it.
Nice. I do
All right.
worry about that sometimes. So thanks
Not
for
possible,
alleviating
yep.
me. All right, guys. Let's go
We're like, we
downstairs.
worry about you, Pip.
All right, out of game. Let's use these.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, this floor
So we're
is,
gonna head
this next
down.
floor is going to be the one
Yeah.
we want.
Yeah, so this is the one. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like maybe someone who's better than at perceiving.
Well, I think that's why we have
Johnson or
Margie
something
also
like
there.
that.
I think Tabs uses long range weapons, so I'd rather
Okay.
have her at the back of
That's
the group.
true.
That's true. But I mean, like, just
How many shotgun
the
shells
biggest
do you
thing I
have?
think will be
I
seeing
found
this
more.
person.
I now have 14. So
Use the shotgun.
okay, I switched to
Okay.
shotgun.
Okay,
Then
and
close
you're at the
front.
front.
That's
Right.
close quarters, right?
Pull out
So
45
then,
minutes.
can we
learned
get
the hard way by
picks in the
shooting
back?
back
Then I want someone
Nice.
who's good at guns on either side.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love to play point. Not good at it, so we'll do this. All right.
Heading down. We're trying to be quiet. We've got our lights out, obviously.
A quiet clunk.
Yeah, she quiet clunks.
Look.
These two in the front. She's in the back. We're in
Jerry's
the
gonna
middle.
go right in the middle
Where's
and
Marjorie?
do his medic thing.
I'm in
Margie's
front.
at the front.
Front?
She's good at defense. We need her up there. We
Okay,
need
and
someone with
Cortland
guns.
is
Oh my
sneaking.
gosh, we should
Yeah.
have someone decent at looking behind.
Yeah. But can
There might
Cortland or
be.
someone
There's probably
like,
2 staircases.
Yeah, there are 2
He could
staircases.
sneak up behind us.
Can we shut the? Is there like
Oh.
doors or something we can put up against?
All the doors down here are not secure vault doors.
don't have
They are just
powers.
regular push bar doors. So
I
let's
guess,
just try and lock
Let's
them,
just
sure.
go.
Let's
see.
you and I keep a lookout behind.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe he's not rampaging anymore.
I hope.
Can I like move a? So would it be, if they're coming up the door, are they pushing or are they pulling?
Both.
So it's a both door.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
I'm
gonna be really hard to block.
It's
I'm
alright.
go-
It's
well,
alright.
if we just grab on one like a desk or something, move it to like in front of it, like
They can just push and go over though.
I know, but
Pull.
we'll probably hear it.
No, but he said you can do both.
Well, yeah, no, that's
Well,
what
I
I'm saying.
mean-
Is like if he's behind the door and he's trying to open it, he doesn't have to push against the desk.
Yeah,
he can just pull
exactly.
it open.
Yeah.
So it's not really going to do a lot. But
Oh,
we
yeah,
should
good
just
point.
you and I should take a look out
It would
behind
take-
and make sure
take more
we don't let
time
anything
than
sneak up on us.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys looking out in front, us two looking up and behind.
Okay.
Someone good
Jerry
with
trying
guns on
not to
either
die.
end.
I have all these chems on me that I can use if it comes to it.
Jerry's
So
like, I'm not
that's-
really into
Yeah.
people using chems unless I'm distributing them, which means I get free reign. Actually,
Suspense. What do we see?
You guys are going down the stairs?
We're going down the stairs. Them in front, us behind. We're looking out behind. They're looking out in front. He's in the middle. Cortland's sneaking.
Okay. Margie, what'd you get?
oh, I haven't rolled.
Oh, wait, no, don't. Tabs, what'd you get?
Roll
Perception check. One person in the back ranks, roll a check.
Success.
One of you two.
So
I think you have a better
3, huh?
perception.
I think so. If you want to use one of,
Is it perception
maybe
roll?
perception plus.
Let's
Does
see.
corncob help?
You have a
Yeah, and
decent
corn cob
perception.
helps.
Yeah,
so-
mine is 13
So
total
basically
score
4.
to roll
Yeah,
against.
4.
You're a better perception than me.
I'll go ahead and take
Is
a
yours
capture.
tagged?
Okay.
Is your survival tagged?
No, I just have a 5
Oh, okay.
and an 8 in perception.
Your score's better than me, but mine's tagged.
Yeah, I've been like straight up building to raise both special and skills as much as possible.
Oh my
That is a
gosh,
load of crap.
that's really bad.
All right.
That's impressively
Well,
What's
I
that?
have cautious nature, so I can re-roll
16,
one.
17 or something.
What's
Nice.
what's she rolling for?
Perception behind us.
Oh,
All right.
bad. That's better.
It's 1. It's really bad for having
That's
rolled
better
3
than
dice.
That means if he rolls
4
nothing, you win.
successes.
well, she got 3 minus 1 difficulty.
Okay.
Let's hope he comes from up front.
Somebody rolls poor enough that someone looking
That one
up
didn't
front
count.
hears him from the back.
Oh, wow.
Less likely, but you know. Also, the defense is slightly weaker in the back.
I will increase the difficulty by 1 because of no lights. You have flashlights, but it's
Yeah.
still...
Okay.
This is like Soul Spring over again. All right.
Except we didn't take a drug trip to get here. Maybe this guy did.
You're the only one who took
Wait,
the drug trip.
I was the only one that took the drug trip, but maybe that's what happened to these two guys. Because Anton did kind of go crazy.
So what do our special eyes see?
Like a lost wood in an elven eye see.
And or who gets stabbed first?
Okay, so he got 3 successes.
What do your special eyes see?
But does he also get plus 1 difficulty for it being dark?
What?
He's sneaking.
Oh, he's sneaking. Okay. I
In
thought-
fact, he gets plus 1 successes, but you also get minus 1. What numbers did you get?
I got a 1 and a 12.
Okay.
There's debate happening here, and I'm concerned about it.
Me too. I don't know how scared to be of this one guy, but he also killed 12
He
people.
killed 12 people. We need to be scared.
But he's just a guy.
This one dude's like, I'm scared of him. He's my friend.
Yeah,
Plus,
but he's also just a rando.
he's just a rando that might have opened the door and found his friend.
I think the implication is that he's not capable of opening that door. I could
It
be wrong.
is, and I hope he's not. But at the same time, I'm concerned.
I
What
do
do we
worry
see?
what we'll find when we open the door.
Tabs,
Yeah.
you are
It kills us instantly.
focused on the front, and you would see as you guys are going down, there are 2 staircases. At the end of that flight of stairs, you would see a passcode guarded, like, key lock. There would be wiring behind it that you could possibly hack through, but at the bottom of both of these flights of stairs is that.
So is that
kind of lock.
assuming that the whole level would be guarded this way?
Yeah, I'm spoiling it. Yes, the whole level is guarded this way.
So was the implication from Billy that this guy was trying to get into this level and couldn't?
Yes.
All right.
I'm
That is the
gonna
implication.
maybe move around to the back if there's no other way to get into the part of the stairwell we're in.
Julian and who else is in the back?
Julian and Pix.
6.
Okay.
Because if we're in a dead end, I want to be blocking the dead end with a massive hunk of metal. And yeah, as soon as if I see it all,
What's your
that's
defense?
I tried so hard, and yet
Defense is 2.
Okay.
don't die, pigs.
I'll try.
There are rules for this. Do.
Sneak attack.
Jetpack? What? No.
He said sneak attack.
Jetpack.
Just hearing what you want to hear.
That's my invention. I can fly now.
Some genius inventor whose inventions always go wrong, but they're still incredibly useful. So this dude's like, I got a jetpack. The fire really burns my back though, so it's not very useful. And everyone's like, wait a minute. Torches guy. No, this is great. This is great, actually.
That's not a good sound.
There's a critical success and a 19.
Oh,
So, one failure. Sneak attacks reduce the difficulty of the target's defense by 1.
Oh,
So,
all right.
technically 1 action point back to VP.
but we were so wary.
In the front we were.
Yeah, that's no joke.
We tried.
I did try to go around to the back.
We are the B team.
Hey, I'm
Pix,
close enough I can stab her with a stim
You
pack.
feel a sharp knife in your back. It goes all the way through you. It's a rather long knife.
Dang. Yeah.
Gets literally stabbed. Oh, dang.
I've been impaled.
I'll probably make a sound to like
7?
alert people and also
7
Pix is
combat.
like
Fury.
staring at the knife coming
Plus
out of the
3.
front.
Nope. 2 of that comes from the sneak attack.
Oh.
Literally, Pix is staring
So
at a knife
it's
that's
just
come
a-
out of her
That's
chest,
how he
and she's like,
fights, is he
"Should I
uses
make
the-
a sound right now,
So
or
he's not high.
what?"
So he's not high yet.
He's about to be high in the sky.
That
blast
sucks
him away.
actually, because that means that this massive knife isn't even the result of being high. It's just he's good at this, and then he's gonna.
But
take
that means
drugs.
his damage resistance is still low.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, that's true.
Because
armor,
the
it's all
Fury
right.
gives you +3.
That's a lot. Again, I wish I did radiation damage. I think it'd be fun. Mostly because it's not always defended against when someone has
Yeah.
good physical defense.
Give me a second. There's a lot of math to do on this attack.
I don't like that. I don't like the way he said that. I don't like the way that Pix has been stabbed through.
Pix kebab.
And here Spencer said that the stab wounds were not on his back, only on the front. This man is thicker.
That was
front
just
to
the
back.
case for, what's his name?
Craig.
Oh, that's why Craig's still alive, maybe.
I think they probably uses sneak attacks a lot.
Yeah. Maybe Craig was the last one and he stared at everyone else getting stabbed and he was like, not very sneaky at this point. Killing 11 people, I did notice. The first 10, surprisingly, no. The 11th?
How's that math going?
Almost done.
We're gonna die. How scared should I be? Very. Be scared of math.
I'm scared of math too.
CoolMathGames.com. Stab!
Ignoring 2 points of armor.
Okay.
This is a piercing attack.
Yeah,
You
it is.
take 6 points of damage.
North 2.
To what body part?
Torso.
Okay.
This was
That's
directed.
How much armor's on your torso?
4 physical.
So it's 2
North
now.
2.
Wait, really? Do all of you have 4 physical protection with
Yep.
ballistic weave? Okay.
Yep.
So,
So
that
that's
means that it's
4
only
damage
4
to you.
and you're
4
not
damage.
crippled.
And it also has the persistent effect
That sucks.
for 2 rounds.
Oh.
Which means
You
You're
get
gonna take more damage.
Next round, you're going to take 6 points of damage, ignoring 2 points of armor.
Okay. Which means another 4.
And then another
You're not
4.
going to get crippled by it, but it is going to
So
suck.
that's right now I'm at 11, and then another 4. That's not going to be great.
You're gonna be down to 3.
Soon. Yeah, so I'm going to be
Alright,
down to 3.
Doc.
So,
Get in the
you
back.
can take a major action to stop the bleeding. This is different than the torso critical injury, which
Okay.
you don't suffer.
This
so
is
that's good.
this is like special things.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can take a major action. So instead of attacking next turn, you can try and stop this damage.
Okay.
Margie, as you turn around to head up the stairs, you see this knife plunged through Pix. Pix, you, Julian, and I guess everybody else can turn around. You would probably see first. Billy.
Knew it.
This guy.
That's why. Yeah.
Got a bear
Billy
hug
stabbed
Billy.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Billy
He
is
has this
him.
whole.
That clown.
I had a
He saw a mirror in
feeling.
his
Yeah.
False Billy.
Gollum.
I had a feeling, but I
You
couldn't
see
roll
on
high
his
enough.
face,
Yeah.
he is extremely. It looks like he's filled with remorse a little bit.
Yeah. So.
So he's basically what's his face?
Yeah. Basically.
Raven.
Thought so.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
Jacob Reed.
Oh, I know.
I'm killing everyone, but I'm so
And in his
sad
hand.
about
Everyone.
it.
To
In
Spencer.
his hand is Vault Boy with a knife.
Oh, it's him.
Did you know about this?
Well, I knew about the knife.
Okay.
And you just hear from Vault Boy, like a perfect ventriloquism, "Hi there!
It was Vault Boy. It was actually Vault
I'm
Boy.
so sorry!"
Can
Vault
I?
Boy.
Can I?
Vault Boy, what are you doing?
Vault Boy. Why?
I know what I want to do right away, but
Fabulous.
This is Puppet Man.
yeah.
Okay.
Vault 77
Should we roll
does
initiative?
have this. Yep.
Can we roll initiative?
Yes, please roll initiative.
Sure.
I will say that Margie is going to, by default, act first.
Okay.
Is that an actual?
Can I?
Yes.
Can I?
Yes, it is an actual.
Now, can you
it's
put-
a dulled kitchen knife.
Can you
don't
put the
worry.
kitchen knife
Can I-
down?
Yes.
This
Okay,
green knife
Spencer.
wasn't a knife.
He's just waving around this thing.
Hey,
I like how we were like VB and he was like VB and we were like
Oh,
Vault
whoa.
Boy and it
Hey,
was.
Spencer.
I just realized you can take the.
Wait.
You can put the right vault number on him.
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold
Hey,
on.
Spencer.
So technically,
When
if we're
did you
thinking
get
about
this?
If we're thinking about this,
A while ago.
pigs,
Last summer.
pigs.
That's why you
Puppets
planned the
doing
campaign.
killing.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot his hand off. I'm gonna shoot the
No, but
puppet.
the puppet
Hey,
is
Spencer.
not a crazy person.
Yes.
I'm
Can
gonna.
I, before
Well,
anybody
yeah.
starts,
Whoa, guys.
Okay. before anybody starts shooting or anything, can Jerry try to distract him and talk to him? Like, or is
On
that
your turn
on
order.
my turn?
This
Okay.
has been in my home for a year.
You didn't see this puppet at all?
Okay,
No.
okay. Sorry, I said last summer. I meant this. Or no, it was last summer. Yeah, it
It's
has been
not
about a year.
summer yet.
It's summer right now.
Not legally.
Wait,
Where
how did
have you
ask?
been hiding this?
This is my dad.
Up in the closet. I said, "Don't look."
This is Margie's dad.
There you go.
Margie's dad.
Found him.
Those of you online,
Oh,
here he
yeah.
is.
If
Margie's
your husband
dad.
ever hides
Hello.
a boy
Bop boy.
You
puppet,
could even hide the engagement
In a-
ring from me.
So, okay. Margie's first words exactly like
Found the
this were,
engagement ring in like
"Bop
5
boy!"
seconds.
And calling out to her
Like it's in your
dad.
closet, isn't it?
Wait, are you actually saying Vault Boy?
No.
Okay.
Not
Alright, fair enough.
legally.
Not. I'm illegally saying Vault Boy. Okay.
I'm not breaking the law while I'm doing it, I'll tell
Okay,
you that.
okay.
There you
No,
go.
but like in canon, no.
Okay.
I've not been saying Vault Boy this whole time.
Okay.
Maybe once when he said VB.
Yep.
Vault Boy.
I might have been like, Vault
No,
Boy?
we were jokingly like Vault Boy, and
You
you're
were
like,
totally
"We are
right.
Vault Boy."
We did!
So who
We
who
called
got
it.
initiative?
Margie's going first. Nick.
Alright.
Okay, I got 0.
Yeah, can I get behind this guy and...
You're on a stairwell right now. So
I was just
he's
trying
at
to
the
picture
top of the
Vault
stairs.
Boy,
Just
but,
stab
like,
Pix. You might have to
perfect
shove
facial
Pix out of the
expression,
way
okay.
to get
he
to him.
saved my life.
But getting behind him would prove even more difficult.
Can I get in front of him?
That you can. Roll a quick. This is just to get Pix aside. Strength, athletics. Sorry, melee weapons check. Difficulty of 1. Not hard.
Do I? I would say I help, but
Hold on.
it wouldn't help technically.
It wouldn't help right now
Help
because I
with
didn't
little-
roll
Whoa, hi there.
anything. Hold on.
Grab him.
He's just hiding essentially behind Pix, and you're trying to get her aside. Oh, are you
There we go.
re-rolling
So
one?
he is.
I did have to re-roll one because I didn't roll anything.
Oh.
I rolled no successes. Now I rolled a success. Just the
How does this
one.
work? This isn't the most
dexterous puppet.
No, they tend not to be.
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you get?
I got
one.
one success.
Okay. You just move Pix aside. Pix, you're kind of squeezed against the wall as Margie squeezes herself in between you and Billy.
I would help you with
Vault
the
boy.
injury,
It's okay.
but like I need to prevent
do
him
your
from
thing.
doing it
Yeah,
again.
you do your thing.
Grab
I think
him.
this is a good idea.
If you grab him and hold him, we can all stab him.
I'm not stabbing this guy.
We are killing him.
We are killing this guy.
Okay,
No.
do grab it. We just need to deal with the
What
puppet.
if we can
Yeah.
grab the puppet?
Stab
Yeah.
the puppet a bunch. And it's like we dealt with a VB. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to put him down.
What if we just take? What if someone?
fix
What
it.
if you give VP to Jerry and Jerry becomes? VP?
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
How do you
Like
think
running
Billy
around again.
became like this?
All right. So
You can see this Vault Boy is a lot more bloodied than the one I have right here,
Okay.
but I didn't want to commit to the bit that much.
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
I am
That'd be
bear
a
hugging
lot.
the guy.
Can you also take this? with you?
Oh yeah.
All right, strength melee weapons check.
I would love to help, but I don't know if I can justify it.
I don't know either.
3 successes from him.
No. Is he on chems right now?
He has a he has a 6 in melee weapons.
How is this still terrible? Nothing. Just one success. Did not succeed.
Pardon me, power armor. Did you canonically say Vault Boy?
Probably quietly to other people.
Okay.
Now I might. Yeah, I'm gonna. Once I'm behind him and like failing to grab him. What am I gonna say? Okay. Who's your friend, Vault Boy?
Look into my eyes. Do I look like Vault Boy? Okay, this is, I know, going in between combat, but
Next.
I'm not Vault Boy. I'm the king, baby. That's what he's saying.
We're all just like,
Elvis?
Not that kind of king.
I was totally down for him to be one of the kings from New Vegas.
that would be epic. I work for
Yeah.
them every
I'm one of the
day.
kings.
I'm
Okay.
the best impersonator. I didn't even do the hair.
All right.
Anyway, so sorry. I
Alright.
did not succeed at
Okay.
anything.
Who got 2 successes in initiative?
I got 3.
I got like 3. Yeah.
Wait.
What numbers?
Remind me how to
A
calculate
1
this.
and a 6.
1
Perception
and a 10. So you go.
Okay, your turn.
What's the other one?
Get the puppet.
I'm gonna
Shoot the puppet.
pull double barrel
Shotgun ability?
shotgun and try to shoot the puppet.
You can aim.
Okay.
With the boy.
I'm gonna
little-
try to
boy.
shoot.
Pit Boy kill Vault Boy?
I can use Pip Boy to kill
Do
Vault
it.
Boy?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Boy.
You can use
Kill
a.
Vault Boy.
How do you do? How's that work?
So
Oh,
I nerfed it a little bit.
Fine, the Pit
Once
Boy
per
doesn't actually
scene,
the Pit Boy, he's
you
just-
may
theoretically
essentially
has a Pit
take the aim action at no reduction of difficulty, or
What does that even
no
mean?
increase of difficulty.
couldn't
So
do it.
typically, when you aim at a
At the
specific
same
body
time,
part, you have to
Oh.
increase the
obviously
difficulty of the check.
Oh, I see.
But essentially, with the Pit Boy,
I can't just
and
use
this is
VATS.
before you. That's what this is.
Yeah,
This is VATS.
okay.
So
We
essentially, what this is saying is
had
you have to call it
mentioned,
before
let's
you
just
take the
this
shot.
guy.
Yeah.
If you hit the shot,
Well,
you just
yeah,
hit it
but
on
we
whatever body
tried
part that
checking this
you say.
guy, and
Okay.
he was
At the basic
fine.
difficulty.
No.
It is dark.
This is good at
I'm gonna
It
try
is
to shoot
dark.
the guy.
And then
You. It is dark.
Okay.
You have a shotgun.
Yeah.
You are in extreme close quarters with your friends. Complication range is 16 and up. A shotgun is ideal for close quarters, but ideal when it's just you and the enemy. There are a bunch of pals in between you and the enemy.
If you shoot me, I'm fine. Probably.
That's true.
I probably wouldn't because I.
Don't shoot Pix. Pix is also
How much
close.
luck do you have?
Correct. Pix is in the line
You
of
have
fire.
6 luck points left. You can just re-roll if you roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Should we-
you're pretty good.
This could end the fight right now.
I'm gonna shoot him.
I think she already got
We
one
got-
extra.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll that one. And that's low enough, and that's a 2.
Mhm.
So I'm
2 is
gonna
good.
reroll that one.
That's
Okay,
pretty good.
9. 4 successes?
Yep.
Do it. Should I go with that or should I roll any?
No,
I'd-
let's go with that. Yeah. Okay.
Difficulty is 3 because of darkness. Did you roll any complications?
She
I
rerolled it.
rerolled with a luck point. I got a 19 and I rerolled, so.
Okay.
No.
And are you aiming for the hand?
Yeah.
Puppet, if
Okay.
you can.
Go ahead and roll combat die.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Alright.
Borrow some from
I need squares. I have
Here's-
squares. I forgot my dice.
cubes.
Same.
Also, how hard was it to
Little guy.
hold the knife with
This
the puppet?
is
What's that?
How hard was it to hold the knife with the
Barry, the holding hand, or
Uh,
to control the hands, you have to use your pinky
Oh
and
my
your
gosh.
thumb. So,
yeah.
pretty hard.
And then I 5.
puppet? This guy is wild.
Buster told you about Puppet Man.
Oh, there's a puppet. Oh.
This
is
is
Puppet
the
Man.
dude?
Oh,
This is Puppet Man.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so.
Oh, that
you can,
monster.
You can put it
72
down. I'm worried
effects.
about you.
7 and 2
I've been
effects.
thinking
Not
he's
very
gonna.
sharp. This is a
So-
very dull knife.
7 and 2
No.
effects, final answer.
What's that?
7 and 2 effects, final answer.
What's your
7 and 2
So
effects?
7 total, including the effects, and it
And
has spread.
vicious and spread.
So vicious counting it, so it's 7 damage total, plus spread twice.
Right.
What does spread do? Is that the one that goes to other
butter.
things?
Do you want me to roll a hit location die for that?
What do you want him to roll a hit location die for the spread?
Or you can roll a d20 and look at the chart. It just takes longer.
Yeah.
Do that. I still haven't.
So this
figured
is
out
on-
how this part of the game works.
It is on his left hand. So torso for the other one. So that's technically, you said 8 damage total?
7
the-
damage total.
7? Okay, so halved, rounded down, is 3. So 3 damage to the torso. And hopefully you're getting left arm. Because you are targeting his left arm with the
Yeah.
hit boy, right?
Yes.
Head. Okay.
So I,
Okay, well that means he
That could be
can't.
good.
If you cripple his head,
yeah.
Well, you
You
can't
can't
cripple
use-
his head.
Right,
because
not
it's
with
only
3 damage. It is
Is
not
what,
armored,
three?
though.
3 damage.
His
Oh.
cozy sweater is reinforced with ballistic weave.
No!
But, let's see.
get me this cozy sweater. She
reinforced
it with
She's
ballistic
got like these big steel.
So,
She's like Popeye knitting
Yeah.
like chains.
as soon as he stabs Pix, you react immediately,
I'm
drawing
like-
your shotgun and very smartly deciding to aim for him,
Yeah.
for the left arm.
for the man himself.
That is going to be a critical hit. He had 3 physical damage resistance, so that. Wait, no, it's not.
7. That's 4 damage.
Okay.
How does he have that many?
Huh? Ballistic weave.
Actually,
You
wait
guys
a
have 4.
On his
Wait a
puppet.
minute. Does
his arm.
Corn Cob assist with the attack?
Can I send Corn Cob and Carl's eyeballs?
It's too late, probably.
Yeah. Please say that in advance.
Oh, okay.
If you are going to have Corn Cob attack.
I will do that next
So I will go ahead and tally that, though.
He didn't have anything on his head. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good meme. All right. Give me a second.
Mhm.
So that was technically 4 damage to the arm. That was negated damage on the torso and 3 damage to the head. So 7 damage total.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Pix,
So much more
it is your
time.
turn.
I'm telling you, the puppets get you.
I'm gonna. I think
Never
I'm
trust
gonna.
a puppet.
I think I'm gonna just have.
I'm
I
so
think I'm
much
gonna
less
take the
intimidated.
damage and try and shoot the hand.
What?
I'm less
Okay.
intimidated.
If it, I don't know if it matters. I'm gonna
puppet.
try and shoot the the
The puppet isn't insane.
whatever happens happen. If I can't do it, that's okay. I'm gonna try and like shoot the
Maybe
puppet
make
off
it
his hand, or
Oh,
like
maybe
that's what I'm trying to
insane,
do.
yeah.
Are you using your pit boy
Yes.
for that?
I'm
Okay.
gonna do that for this.
So the
So I can
difficulty
use all
is
the
going to be
puppet
3.
and
It is
then-
dark. You are at optimum range.
Okay, I'm gonna take that.
Complication range is 17 and
You made
up
everyone think
because
puppet's
Margie is
17? I
in
don't know.
between you and
Maybe I think a puppet
Puppet
was holding
Man.
them.
All right, Margie.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Margie.
Vault- oh my gosh, you're
Ahem.
right.
Margie. Strategy. Focus. All right, we need. So it's 17 up is critical, and it would go to you. 'cause
critical
you're
fail.
in front of me.
Complication.
I don't care.
I have no luck.
Right, I don't care.
No luck. Okay.
I'm
Someone
at
hand
full
me
health.
Someone hand me a good one of these dice.
Like if I lose a little bit of health, but his
Sure.
hand gets knocked off, that's
This
fine.
one's
Really
okay.
Okay. I don't know you.
Actually, his hand
You're
wouldn't get
brilliant.
knocked off. I want his
Alright.
hand to get knocked off so bad that I'm willing to sacrifice a little health.
Agility and guns. Here we go.
Here is
Oh,
It is a good die.
Right. So there is. All right. She gets 4, but she does get complication. With a
Four
4
17.
successes.
Okay.
Okay.
But she does get 4 successes.
I will say, since it's 4 successes, only half damage will also be on Margie, which that's probably going to be negated given your armor.
Yeah.
All right, roll
What-
damage.
What part of it? Because
All right.
it might
I
matter.
will need.
We'll wait and see what
Alright,
she
I'm
rolls.
Heavy.
Well, he rolls for her.
Which means I add an extra. Okay, I'm gonna need dice for this.
How many?
Here, take the
6
green one.
and then 7
No, these.
and
No, these.
Oh, you need those? Oh.
gunslinger.
It's like the green ones be giving me ones.
If this is gonna blow this man's hand so far off his body, but like they definitely did, like make everyone believe that Vault Boy was their king.
Seems like a Vault thing.
7
And then the puppet probably was just something he found.
and
And he's like, well, because it's Vault Boy.
he's a guy.
Yep.
Or that's
Like,
Yeah.
hey, Vault
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah.
Okay, so he's
Looks
I think
at
it's
puppet.
8.
Yeah, that's a guy.
Here's another 4.
8 combat
it's
die.
Vault Boy, not Vault them.
Okay. And then,
Get it right.
That's true.
All right, once per.
There is Vault Girl. She's
Non-binary.
different.
For combat, reroll. Well, that's finesse. Reroll all.
Do you have
stats
finesse?
for-
Vault Boy just
Yes,
came
I
out.
do.
He's now called Leaf,
Um,
and he goes by they them.
so I can reroll this.
Leaf.
Like Leaf
You know-
Erikson?
No, but like you know the non-binary. Like,
Oh, they usually
Without
pick like
they use like random nature names.
yeah.
4 letter.
One more than this. Okay.
Oh, that's how you dab.
All right.
Oh, his head doesn't go.
All right, guys. Here we go. Let's see.
Burr, 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 burr.
I
All right.
wonder
having
if
too
this
much
will
fun
have
with it.
Okay, so I
repercussions in our
got-
marriage.
Make him whip and nay nay.
Can you re-roll any of those?
Uh,
You need feet for that.
No.
Question, Spencer. With finesse,
me
it's,
whip.
it's I can reroll any of them that I want to.
What's
correct?
that?
With finesse, it's I can reroll. I
What's
have,
it say in your character sheet?
Well, I say all, but I'm guessing that's just I can reroll them. It's basically the same as like using luck to reroll.
What
I
is?
will look at what the perk says.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Which thing is it?
Finesse.
Once per
Finesse.
combat encounter, you may reroll all the CD or the combat dice on a single damage roll without spending any luck points.
Yeah.
All
Why
of
not?
the combat die.
So you can't just.
Okay.
If you think it's a bad roll though,
Well,
That's
so we
a
have,
sucky roll.
if you think it's
yeah.
lower than it would be on average,
Yeah.
then it's a good time to do it.
yeah.
Actually, if you think this wouldn't cripple him, it's a good thing to do.
Yeah. It would be 2 specials and then 2 3s. And so I don't,
Threes don't do anything.
You can probably do better than that.
Yeah. I can.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Because we need
I
it to be crippled,
finesse
ideally.
this and move a little bit. Kind of I'm like, I'm not quite gonna hit there. Oh, and there was technically one more, but that's
You may re-roll that if you want.
okay. And then this, and then she's actually rolling 8 because this does 7, and then he's a guy. So we're gonna re-roll one of these guys.
Oh, good.
I think.
Cocked. What do you guys think? I'll
it's
let you
fine.
call it.
Flat.
All right.
It was pretty clear
Roll
what
with
it
it.
was.
Yep.
If it was
Alright.
a 0, I'd have said the same thing.
All right. So
I believe you.
2,
I just can't see it from my.
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
so-
I would
and
have
then
said
this
the
is
same
a 2,
thing.
so
But
that's good.
It does vicious damage too, right?
Is this your 44 or your 10 millimeter?
I think 44 is what I'm doing.
yeah.
Okay, it is vicious.
Vicious. Okay, so there's
9 damage.
9 damage.
That's pretty
and
good.
2 vicious, or is that part of the?
Wait, why 9?
Vicious, the Vex of 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hmm.
7, 8, 9.
All right, yeah, 9 damage.
That is a critical hit,
Yeah.
Yeah, even with
even with the ballistic weave.
Going for his left hand, right?
Yeah. I wanna
Oh, what
get that
body part
puppet
does
off
it hit
there.
for me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait.
If it's torso, I'm fine.
Your left arm.
Oh, I take 1 damage.
Yeah, it nicks your sleeve a little bit, and you're like, ow. Not, which is good compared to agonizing screaming.
Yeah.
So it nicked you. Here's maybe how the finesse applies. Maybe you're like, yeah, Margie's in power armor. She can take that. It's a little hard to hit him, but you're like, I bet that power armor could ricochet. Ricochets off of Margie's power armor. Boom! Completely destroys the puppet. And his
Okay.
left hand.
He doesn't need
Honestly, this guy, I know he maybe needs that
Else is
hand.
gonna say-
He needs to be free from this demon. So I just
No, baby!
and
You killed
If
him!
you're right,
If
then
we're-
causes
The knife is
you-
if
gone,
we're
too.
still in combat or wherever, then
Combat is over.
All right, I'm gonna look and say, knock him out, and
I'm gonna like.
look at you basically like.
Does he seem to be? How's he reacting?
His hand is off.
I'm
He's
gonna
screaming.
grab him.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Doc,
go ahead
do
and
you have a
roll a strength
tranquilizer?
check. Contested.
Do you have a tranquilizer?
I'm out. I've been out for a long time, but I'm gonna treat
Okay.
Pix before she bleeds out.
One success
be
from this guy.
good.
2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah, Margie.
Yeah, you
So
restrain
Pix
him.
just took out Vault.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
He just
okay.
thought you were threats. But he's dead now.
Yeah.
Jerry's
okay.
gonna treat Pix.
Do I take the
who's-
damage on my turn?
You should have taken that already. Your turn is over. Yeah.
Does-
So take that 6.
7, so I'm at
Yeah. Jerry wants to treat that so it doesn't keep happening.
All right.
So yeah, so I
Difficulty of 2. Medicine check.
Can he flip the glasses out and put those on?
No,
before
not
we-
in the middle of combat.
Okay.
Nope.
I
That's.
thought you said
that's-
combat was over.
like that's okay. A quick.
He's restrained.
If you want to act quick, then no.
Never mind then. I'll just do it. I'll be fine.
He might take the damage again. Sorry, though.
Okay.
I just really want to guard against well, surely it doesn't take that long to put on glasses and taking them on and off. That kind of
Okay.
ruins the point of an item.
I'll just use an action point
Yeah,
and get
because
it
like
back.
glasses are so easy to take on and off. It's like charisma,
Right.
intelligence, charisma, intelligence.
5
You
successes.
can also combine them with hats too. 5 successes, 3 action points back.
Oh my gosh, incredible.
I am.
That has stopped. You are no longer bleeding from that persistent attack. And it only would have done it for one more turn, so
Yes.
you wouldn't have died.
I wouldn't have died, but it would have been.
But, you know.
It was intense. It was very cool. Pix just kind of leans against the wall. She's still like in guard mode, but she's like, sorry, Margie. Thanks.
That's fine.
I guess Craig was kind of overreacting when he said it was a monster.
Not. Well, if you.
He kind of was. He was a bit toxic.
Yeah. I'm sorry about your
Just-
hand. I thought best to get rid of the parasite guy.
Is it the puppet still on the floor, or is it just
Vaporized.
good? Perfect.
Love
Yep.
I'll stop the bleeding on his hand or stub.
Difficulty of 1.
Well, I got a critical success and a complication, and I'm just gonna let that
His
be.
delusion has not really allowed for any
Complication.
puppet.
Oh
It
boy.
seems like.
What are you wearing right now?
That's fair.
I'm re-rolling that with my medic focus,
Okay. With your what?
my medic perk.
Okay.
I thought that would affect him, not me.
Well, I consider doing an infection, but that's a complication for him, not you.
Okay.
So I was just gonna get an excess amount of blood on whatever you were wearing.
3 successes.
3, yeah, you're good. 1 action point back.
Does he seem mentally more stable than before when he was scared and?
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's lost his hand, so it's a little hard to judge that right now. But
Have you ever seen anything else go crazy like that other than the puppet?
what?
Other than VB? Have you seen anything else go
The
crazy
puppet?
like that?
Sorry,
VB.
your friend. Is there anyone
No,
else
no,
you've been
I know
with
he's a
that's-
puppet.
All right, is there anyone else who's like went like crazy attack people that you have that you've been with that you have with you now?
Yeah, the guy I got the puppet from.
Okay. Oh. Fix doesn't maybe remember the puppet man, but I don't think we. Okay. Anyway.
So nothing else has done that except the puppet?
Where did he
I
come from?
don't stab people.
So
Where
you,
did the puppet come from?
The guy I took it from. I don't know. Vault
you-
77, I guess.
you know that wasn't like some other person looking for a friend in
Yeah,
here?
that was a friggin' puppet.
So you're... Do you know what he was looking for? You said he was looking for his friend.
2 puppets.
Can we burn the other puppet? Can we destroy the other puppet?
Can
we
I
get rid of that
do?
other puppet?
Can I do a check on him really quick? With all we've seen, I want to see if this is him just being crazy or if the puppet did this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hidden difficulty. Roll the check.
You're telling me a puppet
Yeah, I
was
think
right?
that's okay. See what you get, and I'll say what I think.
Put him into like a tree or something.
4 successes.
4 successes. I can't be killed. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
he can.
no.
No, he's dead. In all you've ever read, and all you've seen in this guy's behavior right now, you have no idea what the heck just happened. And
Did a turn.
he seems completely sane right now. You don't believe in curses. That's absurd.
No, this is science.
But
Yeah, there's got to be something going on. But you can't help but believe his story that something is wrong with that puppet.
Maybe there was some kind of machine in the puppet or something.
If there is another puppet in there, we're vaporizing it. No one's touching
there-
it.
We should
No one's
probably
touching it.
make sure that
Are there any like non-fabric remnants on the ground from what was the puppet, or is like, okay,
Nope.
I mean, there's probably a lot of hand on the ground at this point.
yeah.
Yeah, there is hand. Yep.
Anyone got rope? Handcuffs?
You can't use a handcuff if he doesn't have two hands.
You're right.
He has 5 strength and no melee weapon score anymore, so pretty easy to restrain
The
yourself.
puppet gave him a melee score of 6?
Yep.
Can I have the puppet?
It's vaporized.
Can I have the second puppet?
No.
No. We do
Power armor
not. We do
puppet.
not want Psycho Margie.
Okay. We need to get rope at some point. If we need, we can like get some.
I'm just.
Clothing
What if I
made of
just?
rope or something like
What if I just keep bear hugging this guy and
Maybe
just
just-
walk around?
Yeah,
with
just-
him?
I'll allow
I
that.
don't
yeah.
want him there.
All right.
You can do that if you
We
want.
could take him upstairs to the
I'll be like-
people.
Okay.
They're just gonna kill him.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
let's,
fine.
Well,
let's
we're-
hold him.
No, it's not.
All right. Here's the thing we're gonna do. We're gonna say he was a person who was in the vault. Also, there was a psycho dude.
Who blew his hand?
He got exploded. No body.
Let's-
We took care.
Actually-
We took care of
Let's
his
hold
body.
on to him for now.
Yes.
If he is sick, maybe there's something we can do for him.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And
Can we at least knock him unconscious?
all right.
I don't
First
want him
thing-
becoming a liability.
All right, here.
Trust me, I'm not doing anything.
I
I
don't
don't have a
trust-
left hand anymore.
The
or
last time
knife.
you said trust me, you came at us with a knife.
Can
You're
I?
lucky we
okay.
only shot your hand.
Listen, I was. Okay, all
Here.
right.
Got him restrained.
Help me here. Put pressure right here on his neck, and he's going to.
What?
He's going
You're
to.
in power
my
armor.
gosh.
I like
No.
having my head on its shoulders.
Not you. You. Tabs. Help me.
Oh.
He's gonna. He's gonna.
Just pinch his neck.
He's gonna
off.
show how to. He's gonna show how to block the blood flow off in the carotid arteries.
All right, melee check, strength. His defense is 1. Reduces 0 because Margie's restraining him. So you're gonna hit. So go ahead and roll a melee weapons check of 1, but with a high complication range. So
Can Jerry?
17 to 20.
Can Jerry
Yes, you may.
assist with medicine?
Yes,
I'm not. I gotta roll a 4 or below.
intelligence and medicine.
Yeah, no.
That's a complication.
Wait,
That's
a
not good.
complication.
No,
Over
you
here.
pinch his
Well,
head off.
that-
I accidentally knocked myself out.
Do you trim your nails regularly? Weird question to ask.
In the
In
wasteland?
the wasteland? Well,
I mean,
well,
obviously you don't have like witch nails, but like they're not as.
maybe
yeah.
I file them on a brick or something.
Yeah, you would.
There you go.
I would-
They're a little rough. You're like,
Just
okay,
look
I know what to
crazy
do.
when
You
you
dig
put
your
some
hands
of the
in,
gloves.
and blood just. You don't know what you're doing.
Tabitha,
I'm like,
0 points of damage though. So
can Jerry just do it by himself using intelligence and medicine, or does he have to use strength?
It's
this
not
is
like-
melee weapons, strength and
Okay,
melee weapons.
But like, you're going to be better at this than she is.
Well, I
Even
also
being
roll
weak.
a higher
still
plus
gonna be better
plus
than
1
this.
difficulty for strength because my arms are
Statistically,
floppy.
you're still better than this. Better at this.
Okay.
She rolls under a 4. You have a 10.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do it. Anybody want to assist me?
I can't. I don't. How? Okay, I'm strong. And what else?
melee weapons.
I
Just
have-
help.
No one
Okay,
even has that
with
except
that.
Jerry.
You guys suck.
That's cocked.
why don't we just
I
like
have
punch him in the
nothing.
head or something? I don't know.
It doesn't work like that.
Okay. I got a critical
Do I have a
success.
medicine check? No.
What's that?
Critical success.
And any complications?
Nope.
Got 12.
Okay, you're like, okay, step aside, PP. 12. Yeah, he's unconscious.
All right, somebody tie him up.
It's unpleasant.
We don't have rope.
Use
There's
his
wires right
comfortable
there.
thing.
I'm gonna keep Barrow.
I take his comfortable thing off and we tie it with that because if it has
Oh, his
something
sweater?
in-
Yeah, you can tie his
so
arms
we
with his
try-
sweater.
Yeah, so we do that.
I'm gonna like
Okay.
carry him like a
I'll-
sack of
all right.
potatoes.
Yeah, sure.
I look at it and say, okay, everyone. All right, Jules opens the door. First thing, go in, check for puppet, burn. Burn on sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Pix on this one.
Go crazy on him. I
Go
use a
crazy
bullet,
on the puppet.
which is awesome.
I would like to open the door.
Okay, roll a hacking check. Difficulty of 3.
I'd like to
so good
mentally
at this.
shield my mind.
Can Pip help me?
Yes. No.
What?
Mainly because he uses your own score.
Oh, sure.
So you can ask him to do it. But do you have the dog meat perk?
No.
Okay, then he can't assist you.
Fair enough.
He can act like a pet or like someone who can assist you if he has.
We rolled a 1 because you did the thing.
Yes, I've got a cautious nature.
How did that?
It's not much better, but it's a little better.
It's not a complication.
I think it's still 3.
I'm gonna say 3
Still
successes.
3, and difficulty is lowered by 1 because of my hacker perk, so it's actually technically a point back.
The door is opened. You see the marketing department.
Oh, marketing, because they'd have puppets. Okay.
Demon puppet doll.
Oh yeah, that's where you would keep a puppet.
It might not be. It might not be crazy.
but now hand puppets.
Poor Nathaniel.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
I swear, I was thinking like the puppets in the other campaign were gonna like get to
I'm
me.
gonna take
And this
out
is the one that
my
tries to kill
machete
me.
thing.
What's that?
I'm gonna take out my machete thing, and I'm gonna like just look for anything that looks like a puppet or even like a mascot, and
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
just gonna hack
Roll a perception check.
and destroy this.
Jules is like, I'll hack the door, you hack the puppet. Hack, 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 hack. Hack, hack.
It's such a good roll. We got 1 success, but the other was 7, which would be good, but not in this.
Okay, nothing.
1 success.
1 success. It's not hard to see as you guys enter this area. It looks to be there's another receptionist area. This one specifically for marketing, and you would see a small wooden crate that has stenciled on the side of it in black lettering. 1 crate of puppets.
Burn.
Oh,
burn,
great.
Wait,
burn,
wait.
burn.
On the
I'm
top of it,
curious.
there is a note.
Okay.
What's the note say?
Look at that.
It says, Cheryl, this looks like some kind of misship. We're definitely not supposed to have whatever on earth these things are. The packing list said these were for Vault 77, but that's not in our jurisdiction. I don't know what sick things Capital Division is up to, but if one of their experiments involves a crate of friggin' puppets, I'm glad I joined Midwest Division.
Out of curiosity.
It does.
Out of curiosity.
I've listened to that one.
I am very weak,
No.
and I also have
Absolutely not.
I also have a disadvantage
Hell
on
no.
all strength rolls.
No.
We are not.
No.
because
Hold
it gave
me.
him a 6, and you already have a 6. It's not gonna help you as much as it helps other people.
It's not going to help me. It's not going to help me. So
You
here's the
cannot
thing.
have these things.
Hold me
Can I
down.
take out the
No.
shotgun and
No.
put it and start
No.
shooting it?
No, because it's not gonna help you.
can.
I am.
We are not doing Odysseus
Um,
and
all right.
Silence here.
I want.
Ahem. Pix has started shooting.
Takes out
Yeah,
the
there's
thing
no Odysseus
with my
in it.
shotgun, and I just. How many
Also,
rounds till
There's
it's
no point.
gone? Till it's.
A couple shots and the crate collapses, and you see it is not all Vault Boy puppets. There are
Okay.
also a dog, a king, and a grandma.
Yep.
Give me the grand.
There was a vault.
No.
Okay,
I do want to know what the grandma one does.
Take out my shade and just destroy everything.
It goes on your hand, and you're like, I feel no different. Anyone else is like, oh my gosh, I turned into an old crotchety person.
You put it on my back. What? Do we have
Jared's like,
arthritis now?
I feel this bad every day.
Can I try to grab the grandma?
Not.
No, because you're gonna go
I don't-
crazy, and then we're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
No,
Are
I
you
will
going
kill
to
you.
try to grab the grandma?
He's going to use his stick to try to knock it out of the way of the other stuff he's shooting.
Dashi. Stop misgendering
melee.
things.
Melee weapon. Strength.
Can I contest that?
You can try and
Stomp on it.
Okay, before you do that, roll an agility plus perception. This is an initiative. If he beats you, then no.
Okay, what am I rolling?
What's that? Initiative. So agility plus perception. What are your numbers? Any
One
successes?
success.
1 success.
Nothing.
So you can still try it, and Margie will also be able to try to restrain you. So go ahead and roll that melee weapons check. Difficulty of 1. It's just a puppet.
What do I need to do?
Strength melee weapons. Actually, what'd you get?
Well,
This is to resist Margie first. Sorry.
So what's the check?
Strength melee weapons.
Also, it would be a 1 if it was.
I'm gonna lose that because I got 1 success,
Okay.
but I also have +1 difficulty to all strength checks because my arms are floppy.
I
that
got
is correct.
2 successes.
Okay. Boom. And you're not getting action points for that.
I know.
You do restrain Jerry as he goes.
And I
for
just
the
go
punches.
after
Yep.
my thing.
Do we
till
see like
all of it's gone?
machines coming
All
out?
of it's
like,
dead.
These are just fabric.
All of it's dead.
Is it all dead?
There are no remaining puppets.
All right.
They are completely in pieces. Diced puppet.
Okay.
no point
I'm
in
gonna start looking around
experimenting.
for terminals then.
Okay.
I'm gonna then take out case joint, see if there's any other threats.
Can I inspect the remains?
He's gonna get cursed from the remains of them.
Sure. not going to make you roll a check for that because this is inconsequential and you shouldn't get action points for it. They are just fabric.
Just straight up.
As you look at them, I kind of just pat and say,
Straight up
like,
puppets.
So, like, not too close, but you got this. Trust you.
This whole thing originated from Vault 77, which is one man and a crate of puppets.
Yeah.
That's all that's in it. He went insane, he escaped, and
That's
he cavorted
what I-
around
That's what
the
I
capital
thought. I
wasteland.
wanted the grandma puppet.
Yeah, the grandma puppet was fine.
Oh.
Yeah. I think they're all fine, but the boy, yeah.
It's isolated. The guy in a vault just went insane
Yes.
normally.
Yeah.
And
wasn't
Billy
puppet.
had a similar story,
Okay. Interesting.
but it just so happened to carry down. Ooh.
Interesting.
It's actually been almost 100 years since the original Caveman
Interesting.
came out. But oh no, sorry,
It came out?
200. Of a
It
vault.
was
Alcohol.
last month.
Anyway, so,
Not even
any... Do you find
I'd like to
anything?
look for terminals.
All right, there are terminals aplenty. No action points on this one. You would see probably an object of note. There are probably dozens of working terminals in here. I'm not going to have you scan through every single one because I'm not writing emails for 30 different computers. A lot of them would be about don't eat the stuff in the break room and just completely random stuff. But you would see there is one room that looks to be an office with a film projector in it. And in that office, there would be a variety of Vault-Tec themed commercials, that sort of thing. And one of them is just labeled Operation Pin Drop.
Boop.
Okay. You put it on the projector. Immediately you would see,
It's the projection.
yeah,
The sound is something that turns rotational motion into sudden jolts.
you would see essentially just a
Special
military screen on it that says, warning, this film is classified, top secret clearance only, Operation Pin Drop. You see a black and white scene of a picturesque suburban neighborhood. Cheerful, upbeat music plays in the background. You see a family just sitting on their lawn. Boom! A nuclear bomb detonates. Whoosh! They are nearly vaporized and only skeletons remain. The camera pans upwards, and you would see a massive, boxy-looking airship. Huge, almost like the size of a town. And you would hear a narrator say, "Tired of worrying about nuclear annihilation ruining your picnic? Vault-Tec, in collaboration with the United States Air Force and Poseidon Energy, has the answer to your prayers. The Air Vault." Next, you would see this shining airship soaring above the wasteland, and the camera pans to a different family waving from a window happily on this airship. Inside, happy families are seen enjoying spacious, beautifully decorated living quarters, complete with all the amenities of a modern home. Imagine a world where you and your loved ones can float above the scorched earth below, enjoying the unparalleled luxury and security only Vault-Tec can provide from the safety of the stratosphere. The Air Vault offers state-of-the-art facilities to ensure you live in comfort while the world outside goes up in flames. You would see a scene of children playing in a park-like area within the airship, adults reading and relaxing in elegantly furnished lounges, and a chef preparing a delicious meal in a fully equipped kitchen. Would then transfer to a shot of a control room with military staff, people with Poseidon Energy uniforms, and Vault-Tec staff, essentially just manning the controls. Thanks to Vault-Tec's unmatched expertise in creating secure living environments, combined with Poseidon Energy's knack for making things glow and the Air Force's love of flying high, the Air Vault promises everything you need for a bright, mushroom cloud-free future. From recreational activities to top-notch dining, this airborne utopia is your ticket to ride out the apocalypse in style. Next scene, you would see a family gathered around a television set inside the airship, watching a news broadcast of the latest world events, how terrible the apocalypse is and all that. And they're just looking at each other with a reassuring smile. Why wait for tomorrow when you can have the future today? With Vault-Tec's Air Vault, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Enjoy peace of mind, comfort, and a sense of superiority over those left on the ground or underneath. Final scene is you would see the airship against a stunning sunset with the tagline appearing on the screen. Join the future of safe living with Vault-Tec. Secure your place in the Air Vault today. The Vault of Tomorrow today. And it fades with the Vault-Tec logo. Attached to that film is another note. And it would read, apparently this thing is actually about as cheap to make and operate as our normal underground vaults. But Pelkin told me that corporate wants to keep that away from the public. If we marketed this as better and just as efficient as our normal vaults, we'd outcompete ourselves and make our main product obsolete. With the whole luxury angle, we're keeping a market for the undergrounds and generating an increased profit by telling the rich that this is just fancier. We're selling a feeling, not an actually better experience. Corporate likes the idea, but both Poseidon and the DoD want to see how their tests go first. If we get approval, Vault X14 is going to be lapped up by the morbidly rich.
Was Pindrop the same information name that these people were getting sent to?
What?
Was it
When
equivalent
we
to
learned about the
Aetherian?
storm, is it the same
I thought it was.
Operation Pindrop? Was that the same as hey, you're taking all
Aetherian.
my people and moving them there?
Correct.
Okay. I think Pix just both her hands go over her mouth and her eyes just go really big as she isn't sure if she has the right theory on it, but she just looks at Jules and says, is that at the center of the storm? Or is it could be
Cortland?
it could have something else, right? It could just be like a satellite. This could be just
Oh boy.
Could this have caused a weather disturbance like that?
I mean, there's no proof that there's a weather-altering machine on there.
They wouldn't have any benefit for the weather to be bad on the ground, right?
Vault-Tec? I don't think so. I mean, you could use it for repairing the weather after a nuclear war, I guess. Or
Makes sense that this would be
Oh.
near an Air Force base.
maybe that's it. Maybe they're trying to fix the wasteland.
How is that
Fix.
fixing it?
who?
Ice Age.
What would that do to help?
Well, I imagine if it's years, you could use glaciers to sublimate irradiated soil, I guess. Starting it all over, I think. Huh.
It seems a little late for that.
Yeah, it does.
Why would it?
Probably would have started a lot earlier if I was them.
Do you suppose it went off by accident?
The weather device?
Maybe.
Well, we have an idea what we're looking for now.
The ship couldn't still be in the air.
Not after 200 years.
Someone would have seen it, right?
Yeah, well, this might just be marketing language, but if it's in the stratosphere, that's like 60,000 feet in the air. Only pilots are going to see that, and not too much flying has been going on in the last 200 years.
So it was still up there, no one would know?
Yeah, and that would be a prime location for cloud seeding or any other sort of weather altering.
And if it's a vault,
Maybe the people in the vault don't know what's happening down here?
and they might
Maybe they're running out of energy or something, and they want to make sure it's okay when they get down?
Could be.
and if anyone else finds it and finds out that they can move storms.
I think the Enclave knows about it.
So, theoretically, how much energy would it take to keep something like that in the air?
Oh boy. Every vault is equipped with a fusion reactor. It's hard to tell from this marketing video because it might not actually be that big. This could just be something. It's all animated, so it may or may not look like this. But
I'll
at
assume-
least one reactor.
Yeah, I'll assume that it's like the size of a normal vault, because they were talking about it like it was.
Yeah, it looked even bigger than that on the promo.
If this,
So how long would a reactor with a fusion core last? And do the vaults typically have more than one?
Oh boy, I don't know what the half-life of plutonium is and all that.
I don't either. I do know that the
It would
energy
be-
output would decrease
Yeah.
like significantly. So at some point it would still have a lot of energy, but it would be outputting too slow.
I would say,
work.
with what you know. Actually, go ahead and roll an
also,
intelligence check.
a fusion core wouldn't be using plutonium as the main source of fuel.
If it was fusion.
If it was fusion,
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
you'd be using
Helium,
hydrogen or helium.
Yeah, hydrogen to helium.
Hydrogen to helium.
Yeah.
So usually deuterium or tritium.
What'd you get? This is technically partial successes. Do you guys need to get
what
out
is this?
anytime soon?
Pretty soon if we can.
Okay, I'll wrap this up.
What is
We do
this
have
check?
really early
Do I have
tomorrow,
science
so
as a
it's
tagged
right there.
skill? No, I don't. 2 successes.
Okay. And you reduce the difficulty of 1 because of your nuclear physicist perk. It would be absurd for a reactor to go without any sort of repair, or if it was consistently in the stratosphere for 200 years. It would have to do something to
So-
land or just stop producing power.
And that's why they're near the Air Force Base.
So either.
So assumedly they
Maybe
wouldn't still be in the air.
Assumedly.
Okay.
So it's
I'll
either
read that.
if someone's, so we kind of know either someone is either operating it or it's unoperating and something's gone off. That means
No, someone's operating it.
okay. That
And I think I
means-
know how to talk to them.
You would
Don't
also have
smile
seen
like that when you say that.
in
Doesn't
your
make me feel better.
in your little once over of the offices, you would see another locked door, this one much more secure looking, that's just labeled in white stencil. Vault-Tec 14, Planning Committee.
But listen, I mean, you remember the weird call that Frankie got, didn't you? Frequency 115.3, Vigil?
What did the person say?
Said something about how is it down there?
Oh.
Down.
Said he was up
Down there.
north.
And
Down there.
And
It would be up
If
north
there's-
and up.
And
if it's
later.
been a while, then
Later.
there might be different factions. There might be different, or even just not even quite factions, but people who would want to know about the surface and people who would say no contact.
You did hear that there were 3 organizations on that vault: the Air Force, Vault-Tec, and Poseidon Energy.
And it makes sense now why the second thing we heard, the Enclave guessed a code that they were playing a song, see, and someone from the Enclave got on the wire and named the song. The person on the other end of the frequency asked for a code, and the person from the Enclave gave it, and then they went on to a restricted frequency.
Okay.
U.S. military, I mean, that's what the Enclave is based from, is the U.S. government.
Maybe they've.
I think frequency
found this.
115.3 is Volt X14.
Okay. Yeah.
So are we trying
Let's
to
get
get in
that
here?
door open.
Let's get in there, and then let's think about a way to contact the frequency ourselves.
All right, an actual puzzle here. There would be what looks to be a audio or an oral passcode microphone, and beneath it is a note that may have once been sticky, but has now fallen off on the floor.
What does
And
the
it
note
just
say?
says on it, a little bit of a quick puzzle. I wonder if you guys will get it. I don't know. I don't want to pronounce it because that could possibly give it away. I'm just going to send it into references in Cold Front.
We are referencing.
I will read it
something.
out loud for the sake of
Yeah, you can read it out loud.
DOMIFA number SOL.
Demifa numbers. Final answer.
Take a look.
Okay. So
Do mi fa sol la. Wait.
Do,
Wait.
re, mi, fa,
Do.
sol,
The
la,
A
ti,
is
da.
sharp.
Yeah.
what's
A
the-
sharp?
What's the A that's
Do.
the sharp version?
Do mi fa so. La.
But there's no break between fa and sol, so it can't be
Yeah.
like some kind of a break.
But it fa is sharp. There's a different version for
Yeah.
if an F is sharp.
Do
what key
mi-
is that?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, if the F is sharp?
Yeah.
Do re mi.
What
really
key
hope
is?
you're the
If these are all musical notes, what key is this?
Oh, mm.
I'm not
That's
musical.
gotta.
like
Is
this.
that a wait?
Yeah, you're the musician of the group in real life.
Is that a G? Is that a G major?
It's not C major, because there's a sharp.
Oh, A sharp.
F sharp.
It's only one sharp.
F
I really
sharp.
should know.
F sharp.
Yeah.
I want to say it's. I want to say it's G major.
C.
Because it's C and then.
Wait, wait,
No, it's not G major.
You're the musician, actually. in
No,
real life.
F sharp is not. Wait, let me see.
You're the musician.
Let me see. Nope. Nope. So, see, that might be.
I could just go plug
That
this
might
out of the
be-
keyboard.
Yeah.
That might be. It might be an E.
No, E's got way more sharps and flats than that.
Yeah.
Worked it.
There is.
It's a simple key because it's not like it's got one sharp.
It's not G.
Yeah.
It's not C, I believe.
Hold on, I'm here. Tommy comes out with his guitar.
No.
Wait, look, I'm gonna ask something.
Pix, you should know.
Hicks, does she know this thing?
Know it how?
She's a musical
Does she know music theory?
prodigy person.
She
Okay,
does not know
roll
music
a-
theory. She just talked about how
You
bad
said
music
you're
theory
a
is.
5 in musical theory?
I think so.
Okay.
I thought you
Roll
said
an
you don't like
intelligence.
music theory.
Intelligence, music theory. We love Fallout and the myriad of skills like barter and lockpick and musical theory.
Can't read half of these charts.
We're not. or anything?
Yeah, just do it. We're at the end.
Wait,
I'm-
can I see?
Should I use
I'm
another?
looking
Nah,
at this, but I don't know.
Oh, no, F is one flat.
Reroll, or
and then-
not re-roll, but
Yeah, G is one sharp.
that is two
Which one is that
successes.
that's sharp?
2 successes?
Mm-hmm.
Because it should be an F sharp.
Well, the wonderful thing about
Very good. Well, that's fine.
oral notation like
it's
this
an F sharp,
is that it can fit
so
in
it would be G
Or
technically
E minor.
any key.
or E minor.
So
Those
I
are
don't
the same key, right? It's
No.
different ways of saying the same.
I don't
key.
know
No.
extensive musical theory, but
How
you
does
can
that
apply
work,
this to whatever key you are
What's
in.
the difference then?
So,
Kind of a relative
So-
point.
so you could just
starting
do
at
have a
G or starting at
regular
E.
basic.
So when you're starting at E, it's like
Basic
a flat
keys.
second.
It starts at C.
No
C is
sharps,
the
no
only one
flats,
that's, like,
altered.
called out.
Say again?
And you could just
C
raise
is
the
the
fourth.
first one that's
That
called
is
out, right?
that's
Well, if you
fa.
start with a scale
I
of
know.
one
Fourth
to
is
one,
fa.
it's gonna be
So this is a
sharp
1,
starting
a
with
third,
a
a
C
fourth,
major,
sharp.
I know what
E,
they
And a
are.
fifth.
I just
C
can't.
major.
So you could have that in
There's
any
like four
sort of.
notes. Is the first is Do C?
Ah, screw it! I'm just gonna
Can
play
I
the darn
click
thing.
the thing and sing the basically the.
Oh, is it
the
chord?
thing?
It's a.
I am going to have to ask you to sing it.
Me singing?
Yeah.
I know nothing about music, where my character does.
Okay.
You could sing
That
Um,
would be the problem. I know. it'd be
all
like-
right, all right. I'll sing it for you.
No.
Okay. Sorry. Do mi fa sol.
Is it a John Denver song? What is that?
It is not a John Denver song, and I would say you know that from your heart. You're like, that's not a John Denver
He
song.
never sings that. I'm
It's
completely
the
sure.
Fallout New Vegas theme.
Is it?
Can I
Does Vault-Tec have a theme or anything like that?
They do. This is not it.
Okay.
Can I just click on the audio lock and sing it back?
Oh, that's
Yep.
what I thought I did.
See if that just works on its own, or
Does
if you're
not
taking a
work.
song. All right.
I'm trying to figure out the song.
I will say, unless any of you people recognize that tune, there's probably only one of you who would. Frankie might.
Oh,
But when I said one of you, I meant you guys, not just Frankie. Julian. Go ahead and roll a pop pre-war culture.
She is a little bit of a historian
Yeah.
in a better life.
You could also try and hack this door if you want. Difficulty of 4.
I'm like,
This
I'd
is
like to do this
easier.
the classy way first.
Yeah, there you go.
she's
Yep.
like, I know music. Never mind, Pip. We're hacking it. If you fail,
It
Just don't fail.
probably has something to do with Vault-Tec 14. A shining city in the clouds.
we built this city on rock and roll.
Wait, it's not running on a reactor at all. It's running on rock and roll. That's how
Yeah,
it
so
stayed up this whole time.
What is this? What is this check?
Intelligence, and what is your pre-war knowledge on a scale of 1 to 6?
It'd be
Don't
good.
get
You're
greedy.
in the Enclave.
It's gonna be somewhere between. Well, comparatively to everyone else, or just personally out of all the things I could possibly know.
How much TV did you watch?
I watched a lot of TV.
The Jetsons.
I have told you.
It's the Jetsons. I know that. Tabs doesn't know that, but that's where I was like, where do I know this from? Dun dun dun. Meet George Jetson.
Okay, I hate to
what?
say it. She would have been more in a classical film than cartoons, but maybe. I'll give it maybe like a 2 or a 3.
Good job. I'm glad you found out what that was.
I never watched the Jetsons.
I don't know if
Tabitha?
Tabs would not know what the Jetsons are.
You have no idea what the Jetsons are, but maybe for some reason, someone in your family sang that song every once in a while, and their kids sang that song, and then your parents, and so you know it.
Dun, 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 dun. Jane, his wife.
I like I've clicked the thing. I'm looking at you. I love that it's become the fact that you have this history with your family and like the singing the old songs in the mountains. It's what
I suppose maybe
I will sing
don't
you the
know,
song of my
Casablanca,
people.
Other
Be
films
George
of the
Jetson.
time is like,
Okay,
Stuff
that means I gotta
she
make up
was
some part of Tab's backstory.
I mean-
All right.
Listen.
Okay.
Casablanca
So as you say,
specifically.
meet George
Casablanca doesn't
Jetson.
have a jingle.
The doors open, and that is where we will end session for tonight. Bravo.
Is there,
Tabs, it was
can, I
Baba.
do, can I do one little thing while they're doing that?
Yeah.
Boomerang as a
I'm going to
child.
go onto
Culture.
another computer and I am going to write down, like, I imagine they have like a notepad type app.
Oh yeah.
He's going to
You
open
can't
up.
order to pay on the internet anymore.
No, he's going to write on there, George, you were right. The treasure is there. I found the evidence for it. He confessed it is all there. It's under the Capitol building in D.C. You'll need to go there soon.
Nicolas Cage or something?
No, he's setting up
And then
a
he's
fake
gonna,
email.
and then he's going to write the date for, August 6th, 2076.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a quick science hacking check or intelligence science check. Difficulty of 3.
Okay.
You're able to do this. Don't worry. There's just a little hitch.
Okay. And I am going to use
Go
one of
for it.
those because we're done.
So happy.
So 3 successes.
Okay. You also remember to edit the file date
Yep.
because every time you use a computer, it'll say file created at this. Bam. All right. That is created. All right, and that is where we'll end session for this week. Thank you all
The
so
door
much.
opens.
Yeah. Secrets within. All right, we will see you all next week.
Shout out
Thanks
to
for joining us.
Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
X has a
Boomerang.
kill count now. Watch out.
I watched